Hello, everyone, and welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Friday Night Poker, presented by Stadium and Poker Central, weekly no-limit Texas Hold'em cash game featuring poker's best players and biggest personalities. We are coming to you from the Aria Resort and Casino at the beautiful Poker Go studio. It is our home for the next 13 weeks of Friday Night Poker right here on Facebook Watch. Jeff Platt alongside Amanda Leatherman and Brent Hanks, who has the volume all the way up on his TV screen. What a lineup we have to start this show. David Williams, 2004 World Series of Poker main event runner-up, a WPT champion, and a Master Chef finalist. He is on the felt for this one. Brandon Meyers in seat one. The man to David Williams left we'll get to in just a little bit. But first, it's 2010 World Series of Poker Player of the Year, Frank Kassela. Always down to have a good time, a genuine guy, and one of the most positive attitudes that this game has to offer. The guy to his right, maybe not always as positive. It's Mike the Mouth Matusow, but certainly he's always entertaining, one of the icons in poker. So let us set the scene for you here at the Poker Go studio. We're playing 5-10 with a $10 big blind ante, $1,500 minimum buy-in, and no maximum buy-in. Matt Berkey there with a ton of chips. Brent Hanks, we're here. We have made it. Friday Night Poker is underway.
We've done it, Jeff. Amanda, nice to have you here in the booth.
Thank you. Finally, I'm back.
This is great. What's Berkey have, about 50,000 in front of him?
I mean, I think it's a little less than 50K. Amanda, you saw these Poker Go studios the other day. What do you think of them?
Oh my God, it's beautiful. I was so psyched to see it. Now it's just unreal how nice it is.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
I got to lose 75 cents in my pocket.
Raise 70.
The old 7X, no big deal.
With the ante, I think it's bigger, right?
Jordan Young makes it $70 with the Jack 10.
Would fold to him. He plays every hand.
When you get customers, what the hell does
Where
matter
are
with
y'all
the price?
playing the short deck, though, here?
Obviously, yeah.
Okay.
Matusow calls with dominating
buy-in?
Ace Jack,
Yeah.
King Jack Deuce.
2 and 4.
I got to tell you, Jeff and Amanda, I'm more into the chat. I'm not even watching the poker.
And everyone does.
If you were watching the poker, you'd see Mike Matusow now is two pair, aces and jacks.
Oh, it's awesome. I think
Yeah,
They
straight
do have
draw.
some really great stories.
That's true.
What do you mean, like 400 on
The mouth was complaining about how bad he's been running for the last literally 3 decades of his life.
Put the 200.
I
it's like
fully
everyone's a $200
anticipated a queen to hit that rim,
And then you complete to 400.
giving
and then
Gosling a
comes the
straight.
button.
Matusow bets $200.
Yeah, I don't think I'm good at short
Gosling
deck. I think
calls
I
in
understand the
mucks.
structure. And, like,
Mike
that's it.
Matusow takes down a decent pot.
Everybody puts a quarter in and the button puts 100 and it starts.
Matusow rocking the Vegas
You don't know
Golden
what you're doing,
Knights
but, like,
Knights
It's
hat.
hard to do that in any other game. PLO,
Guess the
maybe
three
you can
guys on the
line it
left
up
side
like
of the
that, you
table,
know.
Myers,
It'd
Williams,
still be hard, but it's
Matusow,
like,
just massive
think about the amount
Golden
of
Knights
times
fans.
Yeah, hockey's right around the corner, I think.
Are you guys Golden Knight fans?
Sure.
All right.
I haven't jumped on the bandwagon yet, but maybe it's just because I haven't been here long enough.
It's super easy because
Not to accuse anybody of bandwagon jumping when it comes to the Vegas
Well,
Golden
they've
Knights.
only
of
been
course.
around one season.
Right,
It's hard to be a bandwagon fan for crying out
That's
loud.
true. That's true.
Yeah, you like
playability
limp
to
your range and then do a lot of re-raising.
like the Annie only.
Jim McNichol, if I won the pot, I'd bet on the Bears to win the Super Bowl.
Went all in with that, but
Khalil Mack and the boys.
Wow.
At least 3 hands.
True biscuit kind
They
of fan?
would take the money and run.
Yeah, you call my button. I just had to make sure.
All right, so on the Facebook chat, y'all please let us know where you're watching us from.
You know Gabe?
We're here in the Poker Go studio. We're in the broadcast booth. But where are you guys checking out Friday Night Poker from?
Oh, there's someone, Jeff. Michael from Stockport.
From Stockport. No better way to spend a Saturday morning.
Nice.
We appreciate that. Poker's an international game, I would say.
Yeah, I would say so. It's still
As
Friday
we're all
here.
frantically Googling where Stockport is.
We'll have to rename this to Saturday Morning Poker. for
Saturday
Michael.
morning poker.
Yeah,
couple sports bets.
it's an open game. Like everybody wanders in and out.
Even if they're not open, I got a seat in most games.
Yeah, for sure.
I've earned it.
Raise
California, Alabama, Toronto, Florida,
40.
Wow.
Dakota, Alabama, Roll Tide, of course.
Honestly,
New
he
York.
doesn't play full deck anymore.
Dave checking us out from New York. Christian Soto watching his buddies from New Jersey. Stephen Catterson from Long Island, the island that is long. Tommy from Virginia. Tom from his basement.
120.
I can respect that, Tom Rice.
Jeremy from Pampa, Texas.
Oh, look.
Pampa,
We have a
Texas?
Russia.
Yuri.
I will not even attempt to say the name.
Berkey's backyard. Matt Berkey. Wisconsin. Australia,
train
Japan.
France,
We love
Tokyo.
this.
Yeah.
This is
Amazing.
awesome.
Things just got serious.
Missouri.
The UK, Kevin.
One pair.
Me too.
Oh, God.
We want to thank you guys for joining us on the premiere broadcast of Friday Night Poker presented by Stadium and Poker Central right here on Facebook Watch. This is our home for the next 13 weeks of No Limit Texas Hold'em cash game action.
Do you guys remember Mike Schwartz? He's in the chat from poker. He's
Yeah,
in Hickory,
yeah.
North Carolina. That's my town.
Okay, appreciate that.
Hello, Mike Schwartz.
Shout out North Carolina.
There's Dominican Republic, Yori Ferreira.
Douglas from Thief River Falls,
Play
Minnesota.
automatic
I like the
style.
name of that city.
Thief.
I'm going to make a new game in a few years, shorter.
Yeah, that'll be,
It's
yeah.
going to have no 6,
Chad
7,
from
That'll be a whole
Seattle.
different
It's 9s and 10.
Julia, Seahawks fan.
Just Broadway cards.
BKK from Milan.
Broadway card.
Love it. Thank you guys for all the support.
You'd have to get it all
I'm
in
gonna
together.
play. I'm gonna make it so there's like 5.
Remember, we're
every
giving
card.
you the option to add a fun element to this cash game. Either show one card
5th ace and
or the 7 deuce game.
Is that Mason Hinkle? Is that
I just think there'll be a
from
Think he's here.
Kansas?
He's still trying to
Is
figure
that
out
Uncle
the-
Ron?
I do believe so.
No way.
It
Uncle
looks a lot
Ron.
like him.
We'll call it Long Day.
Allegedly.
And it's got an extra 13 cards.
Commentator's a
65
question.
cards,
It
so you
is
could 5
right
seats.
there.
You could add-
Thank you,
could add
Stadium
2
Friday
more
Night
seats,
Poker.
But keep the deck stripped.
Jeff Platt,
So
Brent
it's 6
Hanks,
plus
and
total with
Amanda
6, but
Leatherman.
also
She's
52 cards.
back.
Yes. Yes.
You did that because I said that.
Uh-huh.
There's
I'm
2 new
back.
seats, like circles and
We've got quite the
triangles.
hand brewing
Or
here.
hand grenade.
Matusow would open with
Like,
kings.
should go off the lucky
Jordan
charm
Young
box.
3-bets to
Yeah,
$300 with
horseshoe.
ace king. Matusow right back at you, makes it 1K.
Late edition.
This is a really
6
tough
aces,
spot
6
for
kings.
Jordan Young.
You know he's hiding a stack of.
I don't know what he's going to do, if he's just going to rip it all in.
No, yeah, that's fine. I'm putting all my money in the middle anyway.
And he
And-
did just that.
You were right.
There it is. Every single chip. Not really
I think
smooth.
I got-
but
I got,
Look at the mouth. He's
yeah.
perplexed. He doesn't want to call.
Mike, come on, man.
Mikey, you got
Get
kings.
the chips in the middle.
And then
He's all in.
32.
no, even less.
3,060.
I guess Gosling, he's just so confident. Perhaps Mike thinks he's got the aces, but yeah, there it is.
All right, finally.
Whopping time.
Okay.
You're going to run it twice.
You have kings?
Yeah.
Of course I have kings.
Two boards.
You guys said it don't have kings.
We need a little help. You better.
Players have the option to run this board twice in all-in situations.
TV drama, you know?
Yeah, we're on TV.
$8,000 in the pot. That's what they'll be doing here. So we'll see 2 different boards. It's the Ace King of Jordan Young against the Pocket Kings of Mike Matusow. Brent, you said it. Matusow's complained about his run bad.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm at least going to win. I mean, this will at least be confirmation bias as to how unlucky you are if you can lose this one twice.
That's true.
That's right.
To make you feel better. To make you feel better, I had a 7 and a 9.
I'm not lucky.
2 cards don't
I
make
just,
mad.
I mean, it feels good to win the first round.
Yeah, I know. That's what me and Daniel, we played the 200,000. He goes, I hope, yeah, after the turn card, he goes, sure feels good to win the first one. And then out of the river, I go, yeah, it sure does. Okay. Any running
Man,
hearts
it's
is
gonna be the
good.
dirty way.
Falcons
You know, you
8-6-4.
finally
Matusow still ahead.
Give me a sweat, man.
5 of the
We
7
want a
of
heart.
hearts. That would
Just
be
for a
so
sweat.
brutal.
I like
Come on,
sweat.
you did not want
Yeah, give me the ace 20 for a swap.
I don't believe Mike. Does he really want this sweat?
I don't think so.
Now it's
chop the first one
now
and
it's
then
4 clubs.
They got half the deck.
Look, I'm going to call River 4 clubs. Watch.
You see all the outs for Young on the top of your screen.
No, it's 4 clubs.
Fucking quarter.
It's 4 of a club.
He's so negative.
4 clubs. Watch. Doink. 10 of clubs. Sorry. All right, 1 down.
Matusow wins this one.
All right. That felt
Now we
good.
can all be friends no matter what.
Yeah, now it feels good.
No one said they folded.
Cocktails.
This is where someone was supposed to say they folded an ace.
Did anybody fold an ace?
I think I told you. Remember.
I have no. I could not tell you.
I
what
couldn't
had.
tell you
So
my
hard
cards.
for me to fold.
That's a pretty
Still
good
safe
flop
for Mike.
9-7 was good, David.
On the first one.
Yeah.
I don't think I had that. I don't even know what the hell I had. I just made up 2 random cards that weren't an ace.
Ooh, this is good.
Still safe for Mike.
1 card away
Just
from
3 outs for
very
Young here.
happy Mike over here. Happy Mike, happy Mike, happy Mike.
And one card from Unbearable, Mike.
Happy Mike, happy Mike.
I think.
Happy
I
Mike,
think
happy
regardless
Mike,
of the
happy
card, it's
Mike,
gonna be
According to that
unbearable.
math, David, we're 50-50.
It's going to be unbearable either way.
No, it's not. Oh, but win or lose.
You win
yeah.
or lose. Oh!
Matusow. takes down the $8,000 plus pot. Nice way to start the evening.
Was the chat all singing along with Mike there? The happy Mike, happy Mike, happy Mike.
3 goes 1,000.
Behind.
Yeah, I put 1,000 out here.
Oh, okay, I got you.
What do you got? You guys think he's going to stay happy all night?
No.
Or are we going to see the mouth erupt a little bit?
I think that we're going to see him erupt a little bit.
Double my bankroll.
How
Doesn't
can you
take
not?
long.
I've had better
Mike was explaining a big O hand to Brent
Who do you like this weekend in
and me
NFL?
earlier.
I don't bet.
I walked away from that, by the way.
I didn't understand a lick of it.
And it did not go Mike's way. Spoiler alert.
I went 2-8 last week.
Solid. Well, good thing you didn't.
2 and 8 in his sports bet.
3-7 the week
And just
before.
like that, he's angry.
Sounds like you should let me know so I can bet the opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I can open
So
my
who do you like?
sports
Right.
bet
Yeah.
I just wasn't paying
and then you
attention
just
that
say, well,
she
go
gave
down
me
a list of who I
$1,000.
like, and then just check her, and that's like 80% winner.
They can't hear me.
Oh, we can hear you, Jordan.
Essentially
Don't
added
worry.
4,000
Gosling.
to the stack, so
Gosling, we got you.
Lock it up, Mike.
That is Paul Campbell who's
Yeah.
out there. That's a large pot for a 5-10 game. Yeah. You know, you
more
don't
than
see
$8,000 in the middle.
You don't see the $8,000 pot very often
you
playing
have to play
5-10.
all the hands.
Man, I had
I
a
mean,
water
depending
here.
on
Quite the
problem.
start for Mike, the
What's the
Mouth
problem?
Matusow.
Water. Can you
Almost up
believe
to a
I
10K
feel like I
stack.
had set that up quite.
Hey, Frank, you know that water here? That was mine that you drank.
You ran
Matt
into the
Berkey's
bottom
got the
of
biggest
drink.
stack of all.
I mean, you can share it if you've been
I do
drinking
know
out of it.
that part of it, but I don't think there's much I can do.
No, you didn't. I promise you.
Where the hell did that?
Paid
I
that
don't know,
man.
but I brought it over here when I first brought my chips in.
So I did.
Did I leave it at the
Hey,
counter?
while you're up, grab me one, would you?
Yeah, I will.
Water, yeah. Just bring a whole tray.
Here's a
back.
look at this beautiful Poker Ghost
Bill
studio
man.
at the
Yeah,
Aria
I'm taking
Resort
a victory
Casino.
lap.
If you guys out there
Yeah,
get a chance to stop by, you need to check
Taking a
this
victory
place
lap,
out. It is
everybody.
absolutely incredible.
Brent basically sleeps here, so he'll be here to give you the guided VIP tour.
Yeah, just don't wake me up if it's early.
That's fair.
Right
Sleep
here.
in.
Is this yours? Nope.
You know, Brent, you never gave me the tour. I
But
feel like I had to do it myself.
No, I
Well,
haven't
Amanda,
Here you go, honey.
you can handle this.
Oh, hello.
It is stunning, though.
No, you
Somebody stuck a little. Somebody
It's
stuck.
huge.
That's a straddle.
Well, think of it this way.
If that's a straddle, this is a min raise.
There's my mom. She had to say that she's my mom. Hey, Mom.
Hi,
you know,
Goldie.
Mike makes his big comeback. You'll be on his Wikipedia page as the man who made it happen.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't call you Justin Young.
Did
How
you
do you guys
look?
both fold for $40?
No, no.
I've been playing
I hear you, Ken Lindholm. 5-minute break. You guys make it hard to grab a beer. Man,
only thing
I'm
he's
thirsty.
doing is ace king.
That's true.
It's okay, Michael. I will be on camera soon. At some point.
Amanda will be out there to reveal the results of our poll to the players, whether the 7 deuce bonus will be added to the game or the show 1 card. The viewer poll, adding some fun elements into the mix. Want this to be an interactive experience. Love the chat. Keep it going.
This is the tightest fold.
Against David and I, it had to be.
I mean, this is sick fold, the full pairs, man.
What are the chances David or I have anything?
John thinks we need more hot chicks playing.
Jack's the nut.
Fucking
There are plans in the works to get some women in the mix.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
I said I'm the worst.
What were you thinking?
I told you this is the
Pizza
worst
and
fold
beer
ever.
for Dan Burroughs.
That's my kind of guy.
Pizza, beer, and poker. You are best friends with Brent Hanks already.
Yeah.
Just really happy
We'll
I
let you
sold
ante up extra to
90%
make up
play
for
this game.
it. It's your ante.
Okay, thanks.
I'm not used to this shit, man.
There is Rourke, the bartender here at the Poker Go studio. Everybody in the chat, could you just type in, "Hi, Rourke"? See if anybody listens to you.
I bet
Someone's
they
going to
will.
listen to you.
I'm not taking.
We got to take care of our bartenders. I love to take care of the
Best
bartenders.
crew in the
Why not?
business.
We've been playing like 40
There you see
minutes.
Paul
and then we
Campbell,
started
Sean
drinking.
McCormack,
Yeah.
I can't drink.
looking over the action, overseeing the poker at Aria at the Poker Go
Where
studio.
do I put my water if we're going to be sharing all
Look
this?
at Carly. Hi, Rourke.
I
Jim.
love it.
See that
Yeah, here
happen?
come the high rourks.
See how this works? That's your half. This
got
is
it.
my hole.
You got it, man.
Keep your stuff out of my hole.
How do I
Thanks,
fold
Frank.
this?
Okay, Frank.
Hope you didn't just enter the broadcast for that.
Noted.
$4,000 on the
Seems
hand.
really bad.
You're really going to
Oh,
tilt
I
out
just
over
felt
you're
bad.
beat.
I mean, I
Right.
put
He even pointed at him.
I just don't
I don't think
understand.
that pot was that
Jordan Young raises to $70 with the ace 10 of spades. David Williams is called in the small blind with the ace queen of diamonds.
Just get to the hand, buddy. You'll never have any regrets.
Oh, all the love for Rourke in
I
the
love it.
chat.
They all love Rourke.
massive
Ace-9 jack, all
You
hearts.
realize people had hands better than deuces at that time. You saw
Yeah,
what
I
won,
knew
right?
I was beat.
Okay, I'm just
But I
checking.
still would have got there,
Frank
man.
had nothing. Well, someone else.
But I could have got
10 ball
there.
on the
What a
turn. 2 pair for
200,
Young.
That pays my fucking electric.
Williams still with aces and a straight draw, an open-ended straight draw at that.
What's up, Mitchell?
10 of hearts on the river. It's a full house for Jordan Young. Heart's a scary card for David Williams.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a card where David Williams
I
can probably now find a fold. But we'll see, you know, if he thinks that Jordan is
No,
bluffing,
against my
opens.
he's got a good enough hand to make the
I've
call.
opened Queen Jack 3 times.
because
and
you
I've-
get
Jim McNichol, I got a fever, and the only cure is more Rourke.
I like that a lot, Jim McNichol. I hope that Rourke, when he goes back to the bar, can see this monitor that's set up right out there and
Yeah.
he sees all this love.
I'm sure he will.
That's my plan.
Stephen Catterson, wrong 10. That's true. That comes 10 of clubs on the river. Williams is probably going to give away some chips to Young.
600 and then
Kinda does
you know,
look like
lose
Ryan
another
Gosling.
I don't know
4.
if anything is more painful than
Thank
that.
you, Mike. First
Rourke!
of all, I lost
Rourke is in the
Chimes on
chat.
the chat.
Hello, Rourke.
Would like a drink.
I love that.
Prepare to receive a ton of yeses.
So I came out $1,000 winner.
Jordan Young partners with Matt Berkey and Christian Soto at Solve for Why, their poker training academy.
Actually, I did that.
The other 1,000 was like pretty evenly
Put
distributed.
another 10 out there.
I already put it out there.
He's got an English bulldog named
I am
Dugan,
always on top.
That's why I'm glad the
who he says is extremely spoiled.
I never used
The
to
vodka.
have.
You know so many things.
All right, there's Gums Berkey.
Again, the bio
There we
sheet.
go.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Let me check these out.
I've got an interesting Jordan Young.
All right,
Fact.
just 'cause it's you.
Share.
On the day of Black Friday. Black Friday is when online poker was shut down in the United States. Jordan Young was the #1 ranked tournament player in the world. Online tournament.
Top 3.
Wow.
Yeah, Jai Master is his name. He was
Jai
#1 in
Master.
the world.
Fair, we've got
What a
Zelda,
crushing
13
blow
hands or something.
Black Friday was for
Like
him.
10.
Right.
Okay, so we have the word from
I was literally
Frank.
so excited that Jordan
As you
came
see in
I
the
just
chat,
opened dark and
his
see
shirt
dark. God damn it, I had it.
costs about $200.
So guess who was closest?
I mean, you
I said-
nailed it,
yeah.
right? What'd you guess, 180?
I said 220.
I feel like you should have gotten that right, though.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
more up your alley.
could have had
I would have no clue.
Let's play the deuce
What did you
60
say?
instead of the
I
deuce
don't like
70.
$60.
We're not allowed to
I was
talk
with Carly in the chat. There's
Yeah.
65.
No. They want you to
I
talk
guess my
about
guess was a
Aria
little high
and Stadium.
with $5.99.
Which
Just a
stadium?
touch too high.
They're building a stadium across the street.
It's a new
No, it's
partnership with the
Stadium
Raiders.
poker. That's
Daniel
but
Brown,
it's
best
funny,
way to
they're all
wake
like
up
50%.
in Australia.
Terrible trade for Lil Matt.
Ooh, I love Australia.
Yeah, he's looked great in 2 games, but they got 2 first-round fucking picks.
Thank you.
Ryan Welch, I am so sorry, my friend. James Carroll,
They can't
the
be worried
Kroll
about
Daddy,
one player. You only
he
get
bowed
one.
out this afternoon.
$161
We wish him well.
We're going to draft
Dude,
triplets
if
for
he
Feeling a little under the weather.
next year, would he be picked number
Maybe
1
next
overall?
time.
Probably.
Get back.
Well, yeah, but would he be paying up? Would they be paying him $160
Still only
million?
get one.
They should.
Christian,
Only
think
2
Berkey
games.
did arms today at the
First of all,
gym.
the first half was against a quarterback who stinks.
You realize
Yes.
Also, defensive player of the year. Like it's not like it's a
2 years
rookie.
ago.
You're
Okay,
looking
yeah.
at 2 games.
I need
You're
to
looking
laugh.
at
He wasn't very
You're
good
looking at
last year. 2 years ago. Okay, and then this
Fernando
game was against,
Maya, are you complaining? Is this bad beat stories you're
Bad
telling
beat
in the
stories
chat?
in the chat are allowed.
Give us more,
Here,
Fernando.
sir.
I want to hear all your
You're
bad
gonna be
beat
the only
stories.
one
Just
drinking the other
paint
one.
this chat.
2-7,
Bad
2 and
beat
what were
stories.
your
Brent, someone loves you. Did you see that?
That's Ryan Welch. I love Ryan
The
Welch.
night before, I just go down the list. And just-
Ryan
I thought you
Wait,
drank
did
a little.
I don't know,
used to
I
live out here in Las Vegas. A good buddy of mine. He and his family moved back to Nashville.
Yep.
Also an absolute crusher in online poker and the live realm.
Nashville, also an awesome city.
I mean, at least JRB fucking plays every hand and
It's probably a good idea that he doesn't
Yeah, but he's
drink.
got 4 bottles of wine next to him.
Yeah,
Did someone say
Queens for Berkey.
and again before the other
Dakota,
guy,
the minimum to sit at this table is 1,500.
Raise 200. Go.
Makes it $200. Williams calls with the old King 7 of spades.
Sean McCormick. Brent has 1 fan. Wow, that's 1 more fan than you've got, buddy.
You know what?
Bank shot. Off the
Queen 7-6.
I like these cards, too. The way these cards.
Yeah, those cards are really nice.
Top set
kinda
for
tough
Matt
to look
Berkey.
at then.
The
There's
stone
something
cold
bulky about
nuts
them,
at the
but
moment.
they're perfect.
David Williams with a 0.4% chance to win this hand, but you never know.
Who does? Well, I hope
Gonna stay in anyway.
Gonna stay in.
What's the name of it?
Faded Spades.
Makes the call. Hey, a pair against Matt Berkey can look pretty good at times.
That's what they feel.
10 of hearts on the turn.
They're really nice.
Nobody's favorite card.
Good card. There's that one tournament we
Oh,
played.
Julie Fields with a
Is that
brutal
your,
bad
like,
beat
one
story.
mention for the
$4,500 for a new
Card
transmission.
sponsorship, you made sure to get that out there.
First my trip to Pechanga and parked my
Faded
bankroll.
Spade or whatever the company.
Trying to get the sponsorship?
No, I mean, I thought
The
you
check
had it
from
already.
Berkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you had to
Yeah, man.
make sure you mention it. Good.
Will O'Connor was asking, what is sulfur wine? Well,
Smart way to go.
I think we're seeing it right now in this pot.
Really nice card.
David Williams bets
From the
$500.
car wash down the street. Somebody
What a
got
hand for
car wash.
Berkey. He has the queen of hearts in his
Yeah?
hand,
How'd that work?
top
I
set,
don't believe it.
and his opponent
You
is
gotta have a
drawing
card to get a
stone
call.
dead.
You got a card, don't you?
Berkey stone face.
Yeah.
I don't have a house, a car.
Well, if nothing else,
Oh,
you got
there's
that
the
little
raise.
scooter Go around that you run everybody over with the Rio every time.
7,000.
I love that thing. You drive that faster than anybody.
Show the
that's
black.
Puts
ever
all the
been
chips
on one.
in.
On full blast.
You
Williams
have
folds.
I don't know what you did to soup
But
it
that's
up,
a-
but you
Berkey
definitely
takes
have
it
to be
down.
driving it faster.
Amanda, the game of
Yeah.
poker is easier when you
Certainly
have
indoor.
pocket queens
You have to
and
have the
flop a
indoor
queen.
light.
Can I
It's
ask you
true.
a question? What you said earlier, like we were talking, and you're like, why would anybody try?
Matt
and bluff
Berkey
her?
calls himself
I
a
wasn't trying to
professional
bluff her, but I
Couldn't
optimist.
couldn't beat that hand.
He's the creator of Solve for Why.
What do you do, man?
You can catch dead money over at Poker Go. That's his journey to the 2016 Super High Roller Bowl.
with premium.
Professional optimist. The
I like
opposite
that.
of the mouth.
Yes, that much is certainly true.
I mean, what's going on here, Bert?
He's a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers and Buccos fan for baseball as well. I wonder if he's optimistic about Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah,
Coming back.
Steelers have had a
All I know is I
rough
lost like
start to
20
this
days in a
season.
row on the internet.
All sorts of
Somehow
drama.
I win for one hand.
Hey, you're welcome, Mike. I'm down at the strip every day. If you need
Trisha
any
Gardner,
money.
the good doctor, is here.
Yeah, you're
Come find me.
Yeah.
I'm usually
Hello,
at
Dr.
area
Gardner.
where-
Yeah, you just
Oh,
need to
Stephen
bring up
Patterson,
everything
great
for
question.
Thanksgiving
Brent,
and you just-
can we get the
Well, you know,
backstory of you and Berkey moving out to Vegas back in the day?
We did just that, Stephen Catterson. We moved down here
I got
in
rid of all my broke.
2000, late 2007, early 2008.
I mean, it wasn't so
Got
bad
a frat
when I
house
had
together, a
money
bunch of
before,
poker
and then
Yeah.
fuck,
degenerates,
broke and have to
5 of
fucking
us
broke
in a dream.
My sole ambition in life is to be the
It was a good time.
person in the group of friends.
That's all you're gonna say.
That's all I'm going to say, Stephen. You're not going to get any more out of me. It was,
Playing like that.
I'm now a married man with children, and Berkey is still living in a frat house with a bunch of poker degenerates.
I got receipts, buddy.
Bet whatever you want right now that you're not broker than me.
I'm sure this is a very validated bet between the two people playing the
so what
game.
do you want to bet?
And then each of you go try to borrow money in order to
Yeah.
settle the bet.
I said I have $216 in the bank and I owe $783,000. Can you top that? And he goes, no. I go, I didn't think so. So shut up.
All right, well, hope we can turn it around on Friday Night Poker.
779 now after
Yeah,
this.
you're really chipping away.
Fuck, I'm nothing. I've been $3.5 million in debt like 3 times and got out. I'm not worried about it.
Good.
I'm worth $700,000. Jesus, get that in a week.
Fucking dropping the bucket.
Yeah, you just bet the Eagles this weekend.
Raise
Oh, not
I don't
30.
even know if they're playing. I don't know anything about NFL.
That could be a really bad bet if they're
Yeah,
not playing.
This is not financial advice.
I know one thing. The whole world's on Kansas City, and I like the other side.
Imagine that.
Well, sounds like
Sports betting tips with Mike the Mountain.
Says ride the
Do we have
49ers
a
plus the
sportsbook
7.
window in here also?
Now I think we got to walk.
That fucking Mahomes, he looks pretty good, huh?
Sounds like.
Jack
do
deuce
it.
7,
I don't
2
wanna talk
spades.
about
It's
it.
nobody.
I actually, like,
Check.
if I ever say, like, I guarantee
Check.
you it's going to win.
Brent, when you moved out here to
My
Vegas, you've
problem
told me
is
this
the
story.
other
Yeah.
150,000
Your
bets on
first
nights, I
online
just
poker
Okay.
tournament.
steam in.
How'd that go?
If you know, that's why.
Oh,
I
man.
know
Yeah, I moved out here on a
Well,
Wednesday.
yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty smart.
No,
Sunday
I mean,
rolled
it's
around,
like- it's like
and I
can't-
played
if
the
just
full
put the
online
games that I like,
schedule,
I-
and I won the
definitely
PokerStars
win.
Sunday Million.
No, you didn't.
My first Sunday in Las
The
Vegas.
When I
first
take
Sunday,
that
so
it used
just
to be
nothing in your house.
It was once a month. It used to be a $500 buy-in. It was like a special one.
Yeah,
I played it too.
I won it. Yeah.
Did you win it also?
I never won it.
Okay.
Not once.
Sports
Not
can be
ever.
so tilted.
Julie Fields coming to Vegas in 2 weeks. Will the studio be open for a door?
It's like
Well,
poker, though, but it's
Oh.
I had one of my biggest bets ever.
yeah.
slower,
on
brutal.
I'll be here.
And you know what the
If
worst
you're here
part is?
Thursday or
When
Friday,
fucking,
we've got Friday
like,
night poker.
what's it,
Come on over.
20 straddle.
when Van Pelt
Love
does
to
the
meet
bad
you.
beats of the week, and they
Paul
they do
Campbell
the
is almost
segment, I
always
have to
here.
watch the video
There you
of
go.
it every single time they put it on.
Bro, it's always some random
Which was
college.
Matt Berkey back in the chat.
It was the Ohio State Northwestern game. I was getting 6.5.
Back to the
I
bad
had the
beats
ball
with Mike Madison.
down 3 with 36 seconds to go at the 1 yard line, and I scored to go up 4.
He scored.
I really
And
think
lost.
Phil should have wrote
Game
that
plus
book,
6.5
Positivity.
with 36
That
seconds
would
to
have
go.
been good. You guys should have worked together on that book.
They came down, they scored with like 10 seconds to go, and then they fucking did the lateral into the end zone, and Ohio State
The
fell on it,
rest
and
of
the
us
game
are
landed on
actually here,
fucking
Mike. We're
11.
here. We exist. We're real human beings.
And they show
We're
it
not
every
just
time.
background for your life.
No, I'm just saying, every time you have to watch Scott Van
No, but
Pelt
we're
show bad
talking,
beats.
man. I'm talking.
Will, the Poker Go studio is in the Aria.
Yeah, thanks, Will. Will O'Connor, by the way, works for Poker Go.
Oh,
So he knows, fully aware. Inside.
he's messing with us.
Nick Mannion, WSOP main event
Oh,
final
yeah.
tableist this year. Hello, Nick Mannion. Welcome to the chat.
They've all been banned for years, but now it got legalized. Now they're over pushing it.
Back to the poll. What fun element would you guys like added to this game? Show one card if you win, or
You know what I think's
the
worse?
7 deuce bonus. Let us know in the chat.
But the combination.
Type 1 card.
You would have been
Type
helped
7-2.
No, but I just see what I
totally
let's
understand.
7 deuce bonus. The 7 deuce bonus is fun.
You
know,
it's just
I
adults
agree.
doing what they want with their money.
For those of you new to
Now
poker,
they're gonna be betting.
the 7 deuce is as bad as it gets. That is your worst possible starting hand.
Raise
Doesn't even
30.
matter. You may as well
And
keep them.
if you win with that worst possible starting hand, every other player
Anything
owes you
can do to
$100.
take power away from
Quick
the government.
500.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That
I
makes the
agree
game
with that.
very interesting.
Yeah, let's talk
Nick Mannion's playing poker in
Definitely
Michigan.
get this game out of the muck.
That will
Sorry.
definitely get this game out of the
I
mud.
think we need
Yeah,
to
we've been like
we need to
having
correlate it
fine
with some religion,
conversation
though,
until
if
we
we're gonna do
went
that.
today.
Even I don't bring
Let's
up
hit it all.
politics anymore,
Yeah, I
man.
mean, if we're gonna
You know,
do
the Bad Beat
politics, we should do religion
Matusau
at the
poll
same
is
time.
actually the featured Bad Beat on Scott Van Pelt's Sports Center
what's
Bad
funny is,
Beats
like,
segment.
my
They
whole
show that
life,
clip
I
every
never
single
knew nothing
time.
about politics. You always
So
said,
that's a legit
"Never
one, is what I'm
talk
saying.
about
We'll
religion."
give him that Bad Beat
Okay.
story.
I
And I'm
think
sure
I
that's the
zoned
last
him
one
out.
we'll
He
hear.
earned it.
Amanda's already out on the Matusow stories. How about Brandon Meyers taking down a pot with 9 high?
It's just that the media is like.
I mean,
Seven
7
deuce.
deuce game. It's a runaway. Okay, you guys got it. That's it. It's coming into the game. I don't know when. We'll find out. We'll let you guys know when. But the 7 deuce bonus will be implemented.
Amanda will head out to the set later. She will reveal the results. She will let the players know. And Amanda, I think the players are going to be pretty pleased if it is the 7 deuce bonus.
I do too. I think that they would prefer that game. What do you think?
Commentators on my
Yeah, I think
Honestly,
so. I
this is
think so.
effectively
Little more
like
fun.
us all sitting in
But show
room
one
and reading
card. I
Mike's
mean, that's
time.
not bad too. That can create all sorts of dynamic.
Yeah.
And then we're responding live instead
They were
of
just showing Brandon Myers.
Streaming
You know what,
thoughts
you
by
guys-
Mike Madison.
Lives out here, having an adult beverage as we speak.
Pissed off.
Here's a little fact about Brandon Myers. I'm not going to read this, however. He submitted a 2-page story
Okay.
all about who he is, and he made the entire thing up. I can't read it, though.
You guys let Craig in here?
Who?
No, we don't know Craig, but we let him in.
Craig?
According to Frank
Oh, Craig's
Kassela.
here.
Yeah.
Hi, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Jack, can you just say hello to Craig for us? Thanks.
Yeah, let's say hi to Craig.
Hi, Craig.
I like director of poker room operations.
I like Craig, man.
Who doesn't like Craig?
I mean, like, they replaced him with Doug Dalton, who did nothing for fucking 20 years.
Sorry, Doug, if you're listening.
Nicest guy in the world. What does that mean? He didn't fucking do anything. He's the worst card room manager I ever lived.
Okay.
All right.
That's good to have Mike Matusow in the house.
5 minutes, tell us how you really feel.
I'll give you one Doug Dalton story.
He's going to tell us regardless of
One
whether we
Doug
like
Dalton
it or
story.
not.
Tell me this isn't a good one. I don't know if you all remember, but back
Well,
in the
now
day,
he's going to start
back in the day,
on Doug Dalton.
when you wanted some food, they had these
Paper ones. You had to go back.
and they comps.
You got a nice whole pamphlet of them,
And I
right?
would play 4,800, 1,600 every day, 16 hours a day. You remember? Right?
I remember I played Limit
So check
Hold'em
this
with
out.
you there
So
before.
I asked him for a comp. And he
Remember how
goes,
that went?
he says, on my mother's life, this is what he said. He goes, Mike, we only get a certain amount, and we have to save them for our
Yeah,
customers. You
110.
make a living playing poker here, so
Call.
I can't give you one. What? That was his exact
We
words.
used to get them by like the.
I'm just telling
I'm
you,
not gonna-
this is what he said to me once. I mean, how bizarre is that?
Call.
We have to save them.
You
for
probably
the people.
told them to bet like the Raiders and they lost or something.
I mean, I don't think that's reason to
Yeah, it's
totally
like-
bash Doug Dalton and what he's done for the poker world just because he didn't get a comp one day.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Mike, I think that one might be a little
I don't know
out of
about
line.
that. If
By the
that's
way-
your proof that Doug Dalton is the worst, I don't know.
I was waiting for more story.
Yeah.
We were playing-
Oh, yeah, and maybe there is more, but it sounded like that was the
Let's
end.
go play the Aria. So, okay, we'll play the Aria. Him and Debbie pulled me in the back. You're
It's like
take it
a
out.
Kaplowitz reunion in here. We got Ron Kaplowitz, Joe Kaplowitz.
Alan Weissman says he has lots of Doug Dalton stories. Hopefully they're positive to restore his name after Matusow crushed his soul.
I think they are. I believe Alan Weissman and Doug Dalton are good buddies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone said hi, Craig. We asked.
Oh, look at this. David Williams.
Check.
Jack high.
I thought he should have go
Bet he
for a
would've
bluff
called the
there.
10 high. Oh,
Nice.
The nines for Frank Kassela. That works.
I thought I had
One
Jack
pair
high
is good. It's hard to make a pair.
Really hard. Just ask Mike
I
Madison.
gave it a little tiny slow roll. That wasn't a real slow roll.
Bro, I never expected to win with the jack high. Don't worry.
I thought I was going to win with it earlier.
You beat 6-7.
Exactly.
How good was checking
jack?
6-7?
Jack 10.
Jack out. The best one.
Back at the Poker Go studio. This is Friday
The nut
Night
jack.
Poker,
King jack.
presented by Stadium and Poker Central. Coming to you on Facebook Watch for the next 13 weeks. Weekly No Limit Texas Hold'em cash game. It features poker's best players and biggest personalities, as we have seen so far here today. Jeff Platt in the booth alongside Amanda Leatherman and Brent Hanks.
Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fantastic.
Brent?
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, I'm great, thank you.
I just want to try to give you a bad beat, to be honest. So the people on the next episode you're on have to hear about it.
I like that. Brandon
Pretty
Meyers.
funny.
Ace King 10, 2 diamonds. Nice flop for Matt Berkey. 4 of hearts on the turn. Berkey's still in the lead. You see the hole cards and percentages on the bottom left of your screen. Those percentages, the chance the player has to win if the hand makes it to showdown.
Nice fold there. Brandon Meyers gets rid of that king.
Stephen Catterson says, really well done so far, guys. Love the production. You guys are awesome in the booth. Super entertaining. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you, Steve.
Of course, I picked that one out of the chat. that one's a good one
So
for us to fire on.
narcissistic.
Yeah.
Anybody lament over
The reason why I
folding
said
into
it is
six
I
so
only
much?
protect it because I just won the hand before, so if I'm going to protect him, I will fucking see a turn. That's all I'll say. You know, I'm a little. You guys got me. I'm going to be quiet from now on. You guys got
Really?
me. You guys got me like. You guys got me like
I
really
call.
upset.
I call. I might raise.
You guys
actually.
have me like very, very, very upset now. I'm just
About
gonna
What?
be-
He was just happy Mike.
Just everything.
Oh, come on.
What's wrong with him
You
now?
doubled your
No,
bankroll.
now he's
That's
laughing.
good.
I can't figure this guy out.
Hey man, my girl's at home. I'm happy.
Oh, she's probably got
All right,
her
we need to
phone.
lay
so
a
she's
sheet on
not
my
watching.
Checkbook, though. She just
She'll get over it.
Does Mike know that this is live streamed right now? That anybody can watch us in the
think
entire
he's aware
world?
of this. I think he's posted on his social media.
So my mental's all fucked up.
Well, you're playing great.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna say,
Perfect game. You're on
everything
point.
but that 6 deuce
I mean,
fold
the
has been
6 deuce
flawless.
fold was
Yeah.
a little fucked up.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I
Other
don't
than
know why.
that,
I
it's
don't know why you
perfect.
pulled
I
it
played
down.
those kings like really good. I don't know how I could have played.
Well, you got
any
ace
better.
king. Ace king to stick it all in against you.
Yeah, I mean, who was that fucking idiot?
That idiot, the man with top pair, Jordan Young / Ryan
See the
Gosling.
previous 6 hands Jordan played.
This might be the tightest I've ever seen Berkey play. This might be a little big for him.
I don't think
He might be
Berkey's
playing
actually
on-
here. I think that's his
He might be playing on his own money in this game. That's why he's playing. So
I don't know if
Oh.
you noticed, but all I've done is win every
Dig,
pot
dig,
that I
dig,
have.
huh?
Is that a shot?
Absolutely.
Shots
it was.
fired?
No, you
you just
overcalled
lost
that.
one
We
to
had
me.
a 3-way hand with me, you, and David like 4 hands ago. You overcalled the flop and folded the turn.
I
somehow.
have my favorite
How the
hand
fuck
that
that
wasn't
happened?
aces.
Deuces?
No, No. I don't know why it is. I quit playing it a long time ago as it stopped winning.
Wait, who
But for a
overcalled
while,
the
I
Berkey?
won it.
He
you
overcalled
lost
the
one.
flop, and then he
I
folded
lost
the
one?
turn.
Oh, yeah, I did. That's right.
That didn't even make
Like
sense.
the first,
I
like,
thought
your
for sure I
percentage
was
is
going to
pretty
get
good,
his
though.
the first 10
$200.
times I played the queen nine suited.
I was already counting on that. I thought David was going to be the one to fold.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I've won the most pots so far.
I think
You
you
have.
have.
Yeah.
Hey, if you play the most,
You
you're probably
play the
gonna, you're
most.
probably gonna win the most.
The guy who said he wasn't going to play any hands.
He's played all the hands, and he's down all the money.
Yeah.
I know my
Yeah, I got
my
missing
I know my,
day.
I know my
Just
friend to my
scrolling
right's
right
one of
under
these.
the app.
He has had a lot of good hands, though. Ace king and the king.
Sure.
Very unlucky.
I
Sure.
have to strap.
We've got Noah Boken and Ryan Reese watching.
Play big pot with Berkey.
Wow.
What's that?
There we go.
Yeah. Just need a minimum qualifier.
Ryan Reese,
hand
Noah
that's suited.
Boken, welcome.
Hi, hi.
The champ is here.
70.
Ryan Reese, he lives out here in Las Vegas. We need to get Ryan Reese on Friday Night Poker.
Alan Weissman says Doug Dalton just texted me. He has never turned Mike down for a comp meal. Somehow I believe Doug.
Yeah.
My mom's gonna be so pissed.
Wow.
She sees me lose 5,000 right away.
Really?
Yeah.
Your mom?
Yeah. It's the only second time I played on live stream.
100.
So you know they're all watching. She's gonna be mad.
Are you
Jordan,
serious?
you didn't even have
Oh,
a pair.
Yeah, it is just a drawing hand.
Shout out to Jordan's mom.
I mean, now I know.
He can recover the money.
If you would have just called,
For
just
sure.
flopped it away.
Yeah, you could have got away from it.
I probably could have won.
Yeah, you probably could.
I mean,
You could have definitely won with the turn, the second round. 'Cause it had a
Mark
queen on the board.
Scoglin said, I could take these guys. Someone needs to
He
tilt
couldn't
Mike.
possibly believe you.
Hoping David will. Well, Mark,
It doesn't take
First
much.
one was like
yeah,
a 4
stick around, buddy.
yeah.
He's been
Oh,
tilting
yeah,
left and
you won
right.
that.
Yo,
He has. He's gone back and forth like 10 times.
And he is the big winner
Yeah, you
so
win
far
that on the
tonight.
turn for sure.
Yeah, because I
Still
would've just
upset,
been
though.
optimistic
4K
enough
in the
to think
green
that I
and
was
still
getting
upset.
the river.
At times.
Yeah, wait
Snap
till the
fold
turn's
kings,
done.
it's the deuce six folds it has a hard time with. But kings, he can muck that shit in a heartbeat.
Easily.
I know one person who could have folded kings. The guy that fucking
50.
had the second in chips at the final table.
Jay Cobb,
That
is
was
it
like
just
the
me or is
easiest king
Dave playing
fold ever.
looser than the donkey at
That's
your
the
local
first thing
casino?
you've said. I agree with you, Mike.
I mean, and if you can't fold kings there, you'll
Nick
never be
Mannion
able
says
to
if you
fold
win a hand with the 6-4 clubs, he'll give you $200. He's got some cashish on
And
him.
then they're
Wow.
running around dancing. It reminded me of Erica.
Best shot.
Best Jack, yeah. It was like the exact same thing as the whole Helmut's Best Jack thing. Yeah, and Helmut's running
All I
around
can
doing
think
the
about is
same,
Ryan
and
Gosling
Brett
now
Richards
because
like,
you've said this, Brent.
Spitting image.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it was the same thing. But actually, it was worse because he could. He
Joe
had
Sal,
every
is there
game.
a bullpen
He folded,
for
he's
this
like
game?
30, he's guaranteed like
Not
12
yet.
threes.
Should have let that one go.
It was like the
Perhaps
easiest fold. I
that's
would have
something
snap
that we
folded.
could implement.
Even if I thought
We'll
it was
see.
good, I would snap fold it. The amount of chips is just too much.
150?
in that
The
spot.
same thing was just playing over and over in his head, though. It's
Nick
just-
Mannion
should've
took home
played them kings, Mike.
$2,825,000 after a 4th place finish
should've
in
had all
the
that
main
check.
this year.
But it's just so obvious. I mean,
Happy to have you watching and you in the chat. Happy to have all of you in the chat, checking us out on Facebook Watch.
the guy was the tightest player in the
Yeah,
table.
appreciate you guys. This
Yeah,
is really
think about
fun.
it this way, though. Those guys just played for 10.
That's the
games
goal here.
straight.
That's what I tell
On
everybody.
Friday Night
I'm
Poker,
I'm
presented
that's
by
why
Stadium
Wakata
and
gives
Poker
the most
Central.
impressive thing ever, to get
Just to have
knocked out
some
and go
fun.
and win the next-
Brent, it's
Yeah.
a 5-10 game, but there's still going to be plenty of action.
Yeah, grab a little bag of popcorn,
Yeah.
maybe a cold beverage, kick back, put your feet up, and watch a little poker.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
That's what I
Living
was fucking
the
won
dream.
player of the year just for that.
It was very impressive.
We need a microwave in here.
Deeb's got that locked.
I'd like some
Like
popcorn
in the
right now.
broadcast
Yeah.
booth or in the studio?
No, right in our booth. I
Oh.
want to microwave some popcorn right now.
I
Maybe
think that's
Rourke.
particular necessary.
Rourke?
For what place?
I'm busted
Heads
with
up.
around dinner on day 4.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean that's very deep.
I mean,
for me.
Randy Menken, you've made my night at work better. That's the goal, Randy.
like
Thanks
me
for
back
checking
to
us out at work. Don't get in too much trouble.
Check.
I picked up the MRSA virus from the Rio Hotel and couldn't play.
50.
What?
I'm sorry?
There we
They
go.
got Legionnaires disease,
Mike's back.
Sure, but not
MRSA, you want to see
MRSA.
a video of it? No.
God, no.
I don't even know what Mercer is.
I don't either.
It's like a
need
staph
It's,
infection.
yeah,
all
methyl-
day.
Methyl blah 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 resistant.
I got it, and I was playing four-handed for the PLO
Medication
bracelet. and I was
resistant.
in
You a
some
doctor,
way-
Frank? Huh?
were you doctor?
No.
Oh.
No, but I played one on TV. No.
Oh.
I should have made a big deal about
my
it. but I
mom
was
and
trying
dad
to
are both
give them
registered
respect and
nurses.
not fucking say
Oh, okay.
anything.
But MRSA is medication resistant strep.
What are they talking about?
The life
Well,
and times of Mike Matusow.
Mike said he got MRSA from Rio or something like that.
Just
And,
big on my leg.
you know,
So he doesn't
But
get
he was
comps
still
at the
playing.
Bellagio. He got MRSA at the Rio. What? Has he ever had a good experience at a single hotel casino on the Strip?
Gets on the
I'll just
live
take your word for
Cost me
it.
it cost me a bracelet this year for sure.
How?
Cost
Wait,
$400
you
and
played?
some
You
gear
didn't get
time.
to play the main.
Well, the Aria so far,
You were
he's
going to
earned
almost win a
Well,
bracelet?
$5,000. So, I mean,
good
chalk that one
experience
in the
here.
plus category.
right?
Have you won a bracelet?
Good experience on this flop. He outflops Meyers and Berkey.
No, I said since the 90s.
Turn brings him 2 pair.
I have
Did
one
you
on
act-
fire.
Fortunately for him, nobody else really has anything.
100.
He'll take down another pot.
Let's do a 4-color deck.
Mike the Mouth Matusow, former poker dealer.
My best game, PLO 8.
Career winnings in tournaments of almost $10
The second best
million.
player at the table.
Could you narrow it down more?
This guy's name was.
Doesn't
he's a
even
good
matter
player.
who it was. He was definitely the second.
The thing was, is they wanted to make a deal, right? And I was like,
Here is our poll. What fun element would you like added to this game? This poll ends soon. You can show 1 card when you win. You have to show 1 card if you win. Or the 7 deuce bonus. Let us know what you want to see in the chat.
Yeah, and again, for the 7 deuce bonus, if you win a hand with 7 deuce, which is the worst possible hand you could ever be dealt in this game, every other player at the table owes you $100. So you turn it over, you show 7 deuce, you put it right in their eye, and everyone owes you $100. That's a quick $500.
$500. That's 50 big blinds. Boom, just like that.
It's going to make the game more exciting.
Think so too.
Has anyone been dealt
I'm so
7 deuce
confused
yet?
on how the
folding
MRSA caused you a bracelet.
So
Seen a couple
we're
7
due.
threes, and we're due for a 7
due.
deuce.
Oh, that's right.
I couldn't
Oh,
do
yeah,
it.
we already
It hasn't started yet. Once Amanda Leatherman gets out there and she presents it to
they
all
don't
you
let you
guys, the game will be live. So it's not live yet.
Again, that viewer poll is ending soon. Show 1 card if you win, or the 7 deuce bonus.
1-4.
Mike Matusow will show a diamond for the flush and another win.
I didn't even know I had a diamond. I was turning it over and you get the pot. I'm just glad I turned it over. Thought I had black ace 10.
Well, when you're a pro for this long, you would think you know what you have.
How many times I've mucked the winner by not flipping them over? Because I don't know what town I'm in.
Do it against me.
You're in
Doesn't he
Vegas,
seem
baby.
to always be looking at David
Vegas,
Williams when he's
Vegas.
talking?
Yeah, David's drawn the unfortunate 2 seed.
That was fun. That's
How do you think he even got here today?
Too, I think.
At the Golden Bell.
Matusow, or
Yeah, is he driving?
I don't think so.
No, he can't
that was
drive, right?
cool.
Maybe an Uber.
I just don't know.
Did you have those for every game? That was fucking sweet.
Every game, it cost me the first.
Tom Ricketts. Hello, Tom, my old fishing buddy from back home.
Plus $50 for food and drink.
Yeah.
Taught me how to fish.
The conference, 150, I'm sorry, plus 50. Then the conference finals, they went to 185.
Technology nowadays. Get out on the water.
Yeah.
Could have Friday night
was a
poker
lot
up
of
on your
fun.
phone.
Good for me because
Yeah.
Keep up that pure relaxation.
That's the dream.
That is the dream. I think we figured it out.
No, you told me that whole thing. I mean, that-
Brent will be off next week. We'll be out on Lake Las
Yeah.
Vegas. So, Amanda, just be me and you.
Oh, you're not going to join us, huh?
I'll be joining you from Lake Mead,
Okay.
live stream.
There's nowhere
Big
in there
fish guy,
really.
huh?
No, I don't think there is.
I love to fish.
I don't think there is either.
Yeah, T-Mobile Arena.
Been a long time. Hard to fish out here.
I just hope the Knights do well this year.
Oh, they're going to do good.
They're a better team, but that doesn't equal like a better result.
No,
It's
it
a high
doesn't.
variance.
That was
score.
so. I mean, that was such an amazing.
The reason why it
first
doesn't equal better results is
It's a
you
really
think
high variance
Can
sport.
Flory really play
It's
that
like-
good again?
Maybe.
Who?
I mean, what you saw in
They
the
won all the close games.
Yeah,
though.
but
It's
what
like
you-
poker. It's
yeah,
like
but
there's
what
a
you
lot
saw,
of
what you saw in the
involved
finals
also.
was what Fleury does. He has
blame it on.
like series where he just awful.
Yeah. I mean, there was like.
That was perfect.
I love this. Look at the chat. Matt Berkey, who should I show a bluff to?
No, it wasn't Fleury's fault.
Get involved. Yeah, Berkey wants to show a
Everybody's
bluff
going to say
back.
Matusow.
Their power play was awful, and the other teams was great.
Berkey calls David Williams' bluff there.
I can't even understand how their power play got so bad.
It's a good point by Brandon Myers that the success of the
Washington
Knights
Fleury all those years that they did a lot
isn't
of
necessarily
tape, and they just
guaranteed
figured
for
out
the
what to
season.
do. I mean, because they did that cross pass and just scored so every time on the power play. The better team won. I mean, we won 3 periods out of like what was that, 5 games times 3. Out of 15, we won 3.
Looks like
Meyers-
everybody wants Matt Berkey to bluff.
Yeah, it's a
Mike Matusow.
bluff Matusow.
Yeah.
Myers, as you can tell by the hat and the talk, a huge Golden Knights fan. He lost a bet, though, during the series, a Stanley Cup Finals bet. So he had to wear a Washington Capitals jersey in the main event. That's just pure pain. Your team loses to the Caps in the Stanley Cup. You're playing the biggest poker tournament of the year, and you got to rock the Caps jersey. Brutal.
So brutal.
I was looking for 4-bet cards. He's going to be a dick like that.
Oh, my.
I just want to do a little blind call action.
Matusow makes like $330 out of the big blind with a couple jacks. Myers had raised on the button with ace-jack. Williams had called in the small blind with ace-10.
We're here to gamble. Sign says casino outside.
Brandon has played relatively conservative. You saw him muck that king-queen of diamonds earlier.
But then there's something taped over
This
it.
is a different spot, though. He's on the button. I'm
Did you
not
see
sure
that?
he believes
When they
Mike.
first made that change a few weeks
His
ago.
hand
I
is
mean,
very
somebody
strong.
literally
Ace-jack is good.
I didn't even realize it's
over
switched
Van
over.
der Norian. Yeah, Rich.
Look at this.
Whoever
Reaching for chips.
Those aren't calling chips, Jeff. Amanda,
900.
it's a raise to 900.
Why are you telling me?
I don't
can
know,
see
I'm
it.
excited.
I can see it.
Who bought it?
Good fold, buddy.
And a fold.
And Matusow folds the jacks just like that.
That's like fold and do 6.
What just happened? Myers shows the ace-jack.
Against ace-jack.
When they're 4-betting me with ace-jack, they're not going to make it very long. Trust me.
I don't know, man. When they're folding jacks against me,
They get you to snap fold.
There's 3, you, and you.
yeah, put 10,000 in with 2 jacks, Mike.
You. Wait,
Listen to him. You.
I'm calling.
Oh,
You
you
guys
fucking
put
know.
10,000 in with 2 jacks. I'll take you on a nice short walk home.
I'm just saying I'm not folding the you, and you.
To the rest of us.
So
I don't think he cared if he folded.
Yeah, obviously. I never usually re-raise. David didn't jump in our living room.
Here, thanks. Let me,
David cost me in that pot by re-raise. By getting in there.
My fault.
Yeah.
you have a
Dakota Wilkinson, you got to give it up for Vegas being a first-year team and making it that far. Truly outstanding for the team. But go Caps. Well said. Good summary.
Yeah.
Respect. Mad respect to Vegas.
2018 Jack was like
I was bluffing.
Oh, you're just saying you should have called?
Yeah.
Oh, John Ricca thinks he has a tell. David Williams looks at his chips, and that means what, John?
before that.
John, spill it, man. What's
John,
we want more.
the poker world's dying to know.
Let's examine your observation. Is it a real tell?
I've ever played with him.
Yeah, he might probably a good queen.
David's been spending a lot of time in the kitchen. He's been on cooking shows lately. Maybe he's not very focused on poker.
A Master Chef finalist.
Yeah.
He made the final 3 on that show.
Yeah.
One real
He was telling us on our Friday Night Poker preview show what a great overall experience it was for him, and now he gets recognized for Master Chef just as much as poker.
Yeah.
this idiot didn't get in there.
I had to make sure I was
On
like,
Thursday of every week, we will have a Friday night poker preview show right here
That's
from
a
the
real
Poker
game.
Go studio,
That's a tragedy. So squeezing becomes a little bit challenging.
I mean,
interviewing one of the biggest stars of the
sometimes you
upcoming
just
cash
gotta
game.
go for it.
I get it.
Check.
I get it.
You can check that out on our Facebook page.
Check.
We're live on Facebook Watch.
He's shrugging.
Is that a check
Ace
or
3
you say it's
deuce.
good?
Raise like
I'm going to say that's a good flop for Jordan Young's 5-4.
Look,
That's an official
I'm gonna go
shrug.
ahead and check this one again.
Check.
unlucky that nobody has an ace in his spot. I mean, literally no one has anything.
Turn is the ace apart, so in addition to having a straight, Young has a straight flush
200.
draw. Gets this guy Matt Berkey to bet 200 bucks. Matusow shows David Williams his hand. Williams paying no attention.
Wait, that wasn't a real hand?
My hand was better than his, I promise you.
Heads up.
River 7 of hearts. Young's hand gets even better. He has a flush.
Tough to pick up suited fucking eight
I just
eight
didn't want
gappers.
to. I just didn't want to leave
Hey.
this show being called a nit after
Hey,
folding
it's tough to
every.
hey, it's tough to fold
Leads
suited
400.
eight gappers.
My hand was definitely better than that.
Six gapper. The suited six
Oh,
gapper.
okay, yeah.
It's so far apart.
That
you feel
looks to me like
You had the queen
Berkey is
seven of diamonds or something.
considering
Considering.
something
He's
other
got
than
the
a
queen of
fold.
hearts in his
I
hand.
flopped the big hand. Flopped the flush draw. Straight
Go for it?
No,
No.
he's
On a rainbow board
Jack 5 of clubs.
with a six
I was
gapper.
nervous.
Four.
Hard.
4 clubs would have been.
Jordan Young
yeah,
says
the
I'm the
Jack
worst.
No, Jack 5 of clubs.
Jack, oh shit, yeah, that was the nuts.
Fucking.
You were all over that.
That motherfucker tilted me, man. It cost me 50. He tilted me off for $50.
Matusow back on tilt.
You're welcome, Jordan.
Jordan Young finished second last year in a
They can't tilt me
$1,500
in
no
life.
limit
The only
event at the
way
World
to tilt me in
Series.
sports betting-
You're almost
Took home almost $250,000.
I am even. I've won way more. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
ahead.
you're
I've won
ahead.
way more.
And
It says
Jordan-
Matt Berkey has mentored him.
Yeah, they're very
Off
close
peak.
friends, and really Matt took Jordan on not only as a
I'm
game
going
of
off peak
a
mode.
going
poker
back to
student,
get
but
mine.
also just life in general.
That's
He's-
what he says. He
he's
says
out the
20% poker, but 80% life as far as that mentorship
is.
is concerned. Well, the mentee took one off the mentor last hand.
But calling that's a 2-5 game is a bit of a stretch.
Like a
when
pretend
there's
raise?
$1,000 straddles and stuff.
like
It's
that.
a just in case.
It's more like
Like the
2-5.
like
$1,000
the pretend
straddle.
raises.
Like the
Kassela
$1,000
raises on the button to
straddle
King
and
Jack.
nothing in the
Here
pot
comes the
makes
Matt
it
Berkey we
fall.
know and love with the
Yeah,
3-bet with the
yeah,
Queen
yeah,
7 of diamonds.
I only have 14 behind. I don't know what he's looking to hit.
Flush draw.
5-4-4, not a great flop for anybody involved.
Oh, he
One
flopped the flush. I
diamond.
thought you
No,
flopped
it
the
comes
draw.
King 6 deuce of diamond, just so he can stack me. And here's the sick part is I check it to him. He bets. And now the other, he bets like 3.
Ooh, 6 of diamonds is a very good card for Matt Berkey. Picks up a straight draw, picks up a flush draw.
Yeah, it's tough for Frank. If Berkey continues with this aggression, I don't think Frank can continue to make these calls. We'll see.
And the guy in the straddle had king bet.
Despite the percentages that you see there, Frank being a slight favorite, it's just
Pretending
very
to have some of
difficult
that.
for him to go forward with another bet. And
Come on.
he will muck it.
Oh,
That's as close
he
as
didn't
you're
even
gonna get.
pretend.
He showed
And
one.
he's showing one already.
It was.
Straight?
No.
Working on it.
A7 of diamonds.
Nah,
Come on.
too much credit.
That's what you got.
Y'all got me playing way more hands than I normally play.
Yeah, like Queens Plus.
Yeah.
Jacks are no good.
Friday Night Poker. Presented by Stadium and Poker
Literally
Central
Queens plus.
from our Poker Ghost studio.
Jacks. You don't know what he would do with Queens.
I opened under the gun, which tips
We
that
don't know
up
what he
to.
would do with
I don't even. Yeah.
Berkey's right. We really don't know how he would play
It's Kings
Queens.
Plus
paying
confirmed. We have no idea what's happening with Queens.
That is true.
Stephen Catterson
Jack
says in the
hit the
chat,
mark,
really
Queens
saying
get it all
something when
with
you are the
Queens,
mentor to the #1 ranked
real
online
great.
player in the world. That's certainly
I
true.
just know he knows that I don't fuck around, and he fucking, I guess he used that against me.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
And I
Fuck,
folded
yeah.
like every.
I wish I wouldn't have played those previous 7.
Cool.
I might not have got it all in.
Yeah, that's the key.
I mean,
Berkey 3-bets again, this time with the Queen 10 of diamonds.
It's cool. Next time I'll just have
Frank
aces
Kassela had
and
opened
shove
with
jacks.
the Ace-Jack.
I have no problem with it.
Hate yourself all over again.
I just, when I'm playing deep in a cash game, I never re-raise her, but fucking my boy David had to jump in there, and I saw that.
It's all David's fault.
I saw that. Wait,
blaming me. I'm playing my cards.
I saw that dead fucking 180 out there. I got excited. I said, I better just pick this up right here. Mistake. What happened? Why'd it get so quiet? Is it pop?
You're really
He's
unlucky.
thinking-
Because we rely on you, Mike.
We got 300 in the middle, you guys.
And you get
It's
the
all,
4-bet, he folds, and I just
quiet.
fold. Or you call, and he just goes, what the
Good ace
hell?
350.
I would just call it.
Berkey takes down another one with
Yeah,
just
he-
Queen High.
A big bet there too. There was
like
320
I
in the
remember
middle, and
five
Berkey bet
tens like that in
$350.
That's what he
Near
does.
pot
He'll
You might
feature the
actually know how to play this
overbet
game.
here and there.
I see Berkey's balls are easy
Every
to
time I
buy.
see Facebook Watch, I keep thinking about an actual watch. And I'm like, is this a
Yeah, they-
Facebook
That
watch?
would be when you
That's
know
probably
society
coming.
was over. Like when Facebook launches the watch,
Yeah.
Society's over.
it's just your timeline.
I hate to say, I already knew society was over a long time ago.
Christ, here we go.
But
When they put you on TV, it was over.
but when I'm here playing with all my friends and my new
Should we
friends,
just wait for
yeah,
Jordan?
just waiting for
We're
Jordan to
just
come
gonna all be
back.
sitting here.
50.
Were they going to ask him about getting an in draw nearly dead versus Mike or what?
What do you mean?
I think they're looking at his microphone.
Normally it comes ace on the first board and ace on the second board, and then they laugh at me.
Yeah, I can't believe you did chop.
I can't
At
believe I
least.
scooped.
Yeah,
thought
I
you
can't
get
believe
three-
you won any
I
of
didn't think
that.
you would get scooped. I thought you get 3/4 after the first run.
Yeah, for sure.
Free play.
We need to find it.
I was going to be disappointed if I only won one of them. And I'm distraught
Check. Check.
that I didn't win them both.
Yeah, you feel like it was a rigged deck.
Oh, you know what?
I was like, all this I've been
I
hearing
promise
about
you that
Mike
I'm the
running
happiest
terrible. I
person
just-
at this
I
table
didn't
right
see
now.
it.
Because I got out of the house for the first time in 5 weeks.
You're also up $4,000.
No, well, that doesn't bother me.
Only one win.
Come
I
on.
swing 4,000 like every other hand playing Big O online.
Like it's ever bad to be up 4,000.
Yeah, I mean, I need to win like 15.
I want to hear your argument for the yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad to be up $4,000.
Yeah,
Come
if
on.
you were up for
You're out of the house for the afternoon. If you win $4,000, how's that bad?
160.
That means it's 4,000. Let's see.
Imagine
Wait,
normal
I take,
people watch
wait,
this.
taking the four, I got to take the 4,000 winner, subtract it from
I'm
the
not
from the
talking
$3,000
about
that I
your
would have
degenerate
lost
asses.
that I
I
would have
got
lost
normal
online
people.
staying home. That's 7,000
So
plus.
yeah, you're.
You have to look at it differently, like I do.
Jack eye.
You might be the most negative person that good shit happens to on the
Negative?
planet.
I'm not negative. I'm the most positive person in here, I promise you.
Where is Mike Matusow playing online poker?
I think I realized why you're a Trump supporter.
Sign me up.
You guys talk the exact same.
I'm not negative.
This is idle.
He showed us his hand history.
Hell, I might
Let's
be
just
the
say we
most
didn't
positive guy
recognize
in the
the
face. Let me tell you
software.
about these 87 million bad beats that happened to me that got me where I'm at.
Well, I was just being,
How
I was
deep
telling
down-
you guys because you guys
How
are my
detached
friends.
from reality are you? He is Trump.
They're the baddest beats. I mean, the baddest beats you've ever seen in your entire
No,
life.
I don't. No, I don't think that beats in poker.
I don't bet sports. I went 2-8 last week.
No, that was I'm in a pick'em contest for the year. So I don't bet. I don't bet.
And 3-7.
He definitely does.
Think you're the most positive person.
I am. I used to, don't you remember
He's
when
not
I used to be
delusional
negative?
either. Like, he's not. The least delusional.
Don't you remember when I used to
I
be
think
negative?
these guys are having fun, Jeff.
I used to be negative. I'm
All
not
the
negative.
That's the goal.
I'm the least delusional.
Just because I hate fucking everyone doesn't mean I'm negative.
I love that. That's how I feel too, Mike. I'm
Crying
with
a
you.
little. That's awesome.
All right.
He's
Because
not
everyone I've ever
telling
met
it like
fucked
it is,
me
you're
over.
I have never fucked you over.
80.
We've
Never.
never done business or anything together.
Well, that's because
But
I
if
know
we did,
better.
if we did
I know
business,
better.
if
But
we
I'm
did
just
business
saying,
together, I'm sure you'd fuck me over.
I would not.
Yeah, that's what couple of my good friends said to me. Mike, I'm so sorry, but they did you at full tilt. I'm gonna make you a multi-millionaire. I'd never fuck you over. And then
Well, they
steal
did,
my-
but then you lost
No,
it
no,
all
no,
in
no,
sports.
no, no, they stole my business from me. No, I'm talking about
320.
my last
You
partner.
created Full Tilt?
No, Deep Stacks Poker Tour. The one that we sold to WPT.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they sold.
Yeah. The one they, the one that they, the one that they cut the company in half while I was
Then we
recovering
moved on to
from
the
my
business
illness.
bad beat.
Sold, and then
We had
took
poker
half
and then
cut
sports
it in
betting.
half.
You said we.
And then the claim that he didn't sports bet. And now we're on business.
Don't worry, I promise you.
David's not
The
saying a
only
lot,
thing-
but when he says
The only
it,
thing
it's
in
perfect.
life, the only thing in life I wish is for Chris Torina to go to either be
You don't have to say it.
beaten
It's,
up.
it's not.
This is the most positive
Alright.
person on the planet.
Okay, alrighty
Wishing
then.
harm on another human.
He's the only guy I hate in life. That's all. I don't hate anybody else
I
in the
only
whole
hate one
world.
guy, so I'm positive. I only hate one. Most people hate more. These are actually pretty good ratios.
I mean, that's it. I don't hate anybody. But I never thought I'd hate anybody. I found somebody to hate.
I think he likes us. I think Mike likes us. He was chatting with us before the action.
And he cried on my shoulder, but you know what I told him? I can't be your friend. I accept your apology, but I can't be your friend.
I mean,
But I don't hate it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't argue with that.
I fucking hate
40.
I think you're about ready to start giving motivation.
110.
just step away from a TED Talk.
That would be awesome.
Williams
If we could
gets
get
it
Mikey into
through
a
with
TED
just ace
Talk.
high on the back of flush draw.
We've got to be able to do that,
TED
right?
Talks on positivity.
Yes.
I'm starting a podcast really soon. It's going to be very funny.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be as good as
I
your
would
TED
subscribe
Talk.
to
We
the
gotta
Mike
work that
Matusow
out.
podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah. If he did a TED
You're
Talk,
gonna
I
do a
would.
motivational speech.
I would attend.
It's going to be awesome.
I don't even know what a TED Talk is.
I don't know what that'll cost us to do. We have
It's
to
just a
figure
show
it
where
out.
they have experts on,
don't know
so
what
you'll,
TED Talks
you'll be
are?
doing on positivity, and
50.
Then Tony Robbins is gonna follow you.
it's like a platform where people give.
I mean, Phil does
talks
positivity,
on
but
subjects.
it feels like positivity, but
he's
he's
also
not, But he's
delusional.
not. Yeah, but he actually he's trying to push something that he's so insecure that he's never positive.
Oh my.
Does that make any sense? But I love Phil. I mean, he's Phil.
I mean, Mike's just getting real, Jeff, isn't he?
I really don't think they need us here.
No.
I think just give it up to Mike.
You must not be very
I'm going to head to the bar.
We'll see you later.
This is a long study. This is a lifelong study.
She's doing a big case study.
When I first, I'm like, she had to marry him.
She's dedicated her life
before
to
they got
science.
married.
I'm like, it has to be like a case study.
She's a deep cover. It's a deep cover. They're like,
Kathy's
listen,
doing a
Kathy.
case study
I
on that.
was thinking,
They're like,
she's so nice.
you're going to dedicate your
They're
life
both
to
very
science.
nice.
Young and Berkey doing battle
Really
again.
not.
I love them both.
I do
But
too.
it's just
Three
funny
parts
to
on the
imagine
turn.
that
Young
she
now with a
married him
pair
as a
and a
kid.
But I
flush
used to
draw.
think that. I used to tell her that too.
It was
I'm
to
like,
write
"Can
her
you do that?
thesis.
Share it with a case study. I mean, like,
She's gonna get an extra PhD.
how does she like not work on his narcissistic?
I think she does. Imagine what he'd be like if she...
I mean, he makes Trump look fucking like a
Normal?
normal.
They're very similar.
$210 is the bet
without
from
the evil
Jordan
part.
Young with that
Without the
pair
evil part.
and flush draw.
Phil's not evil.
And he gets Matt Berkey to lay it down again.
Yeah, what a big draw, too, there for Jordan
Yeah.
Young. You know, he picks up the flush draw with the straight draw and the pair. Berkey completely handcuffed in that particular spot.
So Jordan's working his way back a little bit. You know, he got clipped at the beginning.
I
He's
think
working
so.
his way back into the mix, taking in a couple small pots, still down about 4K.
What do you guys
on the
think?
night.
Is Ryan Gosling, a.k.a. Jordan Young, going to make a comeback tonight? If so, tell us in the chat.
Just let us know in
I
the
want to
chat.
know.
So like
What do you
Your
think?
thoughts on the
Yeah.
comeback attempt for Jordan Young, who is our biggest loser at the moment,
Yes, he is.
about $4,000 in the red.
That man who
Is it me?
still talking. Mike Matusow is our biggest
Still
winner.
be talking,
$4,000.
you want to
but he says that's not enough. He said he wants to win 15K
Okay.
tonight on Friday Night Poker.
Perceive
Yeah.
what you really feel.
Well, we will
inside.
see.
Does that make sense? No. Like,
80.
no, it's basically trying to say it's like what the problem with the society is everybody in the world tries to impress everybody.
Still figuring out society, I think, Jeff. He's
It's,
got it all
it's gonna
figured out.
take, no, it's going to take a while for the rest of us to figure out society.
Let's face it, he has all the answers.
Yeah.
Be like how you really feel when you go to sleep at night.
A lot of positivity for Jordan Young in the chat.
No, it affected me too when I heard that.
Stephen Catterson predicting the double up through David Williams. Dr. Tricia Cardner says you can do it, Charles Young. Don't call it a comeback.
That was very, very
Tom Fazio comeback, most deaf.
amazing fucking sermon. It made total sense.
Randy Menken calls out the hand that'll do it with, says pocket eights.
Just said it to him.
Corey says doubles for Dugan. Jordan's English Bulldog. Christian Soto has picked a side in the Sulphur Wyatt war that he's involved in.
I was gonna
He's going to root for Jordan over Matt Berkey.
Those are fighting words,
You
Christian.
cannot
Kyle, big
string
rock.
two sentences
I love
together
it.
that doesn't disagree.
Anybody that doesn't
with what
love,
he just
listen,
claimed.
if you don't love
missed
Phil,
You remember how like
When
8
everyone
minutes
had
ago
said
you weren't going to talk?
when did I say that? I was going to talk, man.
You said you weren't going to talk like it was 12 minutes.
Man, I can't help myself, man. I take more meds, it makes me talk.
That's what I'm saying. Jordan raised. You owe him money. I'm not sure what the raise was, but you definitely lost.
This game is playing small.
Oh, I thought you meant just like this hand.
Let's just do flips for 4 hours.
No, we're
It's fine with
trying to-
us.
We're trying to build a regular weekly thing here.
Yeah, we're...
Jordan's in here, I'm here every week.
Yeah. This
I won't
idiot
skip
plays
one
ace
week.
king.
You mean it doesn't, Berkey and I don't have to be at the table too?
And if you were here, wait,
Yeah,
and if
but-
Jordan's here and you're here, I'm in every
But
week
if you three
also.
are here every week, we can
Sounds
just
like
make
we
it
got a
up.
Friday night
We
game.
have a
'cause
Friday
if all
night
you
game,
guys
same
are here,
six
I'm
of
here
us
every
every
week.
week.
You know what, if we don't get it, if we
Come
don't
on
get
back,
that
boys.
here, I got a table.
Yeah, we
Sounds like you've got the lineup set, Brian, for the next 13
company
weeks.
that makes
Make
your
my
cards
job
again,
a lot
you can
easier.
shout out.
Yeah.
Well, you
We
have a
will
hard
be
company?
rotating the lineup, but you'll see a couple
No, I
people
don't.
pop
Yeah,
up multiple times.
They manufacture these.
We're open for everything.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
don't
she
know.
just texted me.
Really,
He
they,
says
and they
you're
are
trying to
really
play
good
birds.
cards. I'm not getting paid
yeah.
anything. But they're good cards.
I haven't seen pocket aces yet.
Tom's a nice guy.
Oh, and he's going to
Yeah.
get a little action here. It's a pair for David Williams in the big blind.
Really bad judgment. You should have 3-bet.
Again.
I mean, saw
Similar
the king
situation.
3.
Jack 4-4. Not a terrible flop if you have pocket sixes.
I'm not going to say anything. Not about that one.
I feel like I'm playing too
Checks.
tight.
Ooh, Jack of hearts on his
You're
turn.
right. You're definitely playing too
I think
tight.
you're right, yeah.
You folded jacks.
This is a tough spot for David Williams. There's
That
no
was
way
terrible,
he's going
by
to
the
give
way.
it
You
up right
folded
there.
deuce 6 with a pair against me and
David,
Dave.
You
it was
definitely
David.
have the 2 worst laydowns made so
For sure.
far today.
For sure.
100%.
I mean, come on.
Pair of deuces
He's
would
not
have made
even argue
trips.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
He
I
can't
have the
argue
worst
that.
laydowns
To be fair,
today.
he's got the best get all in hand.
Yeah,
But
that's
I,
so
but,
far.
but I
Yeah,
have
that's
had
true.
the best all in.
Yeah, you had the best.
So,
we can't
so
all
you're
find a
actually
monkey to
like
play hand
3
against us.
highlights of the section so far. 2 worst folds, best all in. The only all in, in fact. Or no, Berkey
David's
went all
not.
in
He's
versus
doing the
Dave.
under thing.
Berkey
You just
bets
don't want it on camera. You don't want it like that.
Yeah, this is a really tough spot for David Williams. Again, very similar to the turn. I mean, the hearts get there, but it's like you just sometimes you just got to pay him the money.
Yeah.
Jeff, you know, it's
Especially
like,
a guy like Matt Berkey.
yeah,
He's
he
playing
checked the
everything.
flop. You know, is he have a lot of ace highs here? Can he?
Aces. Aces? Should have 3-bet, he says.
Last time he said that he had like kings. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that was obvious when you
No, I
said
showed.
that.
I had king 3 last time.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Should have 3-bet.
Nice.
Nice to have friends
you
like
blame
that.
him?
David.
You would have lost so much
Walking
watching
to
David
a
pocket
3-bet
pair
with aces? I mean, can you blame him?
No, I would have lost way more.
All right,
Matt Berkey
everybody,
stacking up the
everybody needs
chips.
to fucking let David win at least a pot or 2 here. You can't just
Why?
fucking let him
Why?
not win
Yeah,
any.
I'm only down like 1,100.
Yeah, I mean,
They gotta let you.
hell? That's
They
like
gotta.
one pot.
They gotta let you. Yeah, that's like 100 big blinds.
Yeah, but it's like, that's not much.
oh, it is 100.
Straddle and playing this hand.
But
But
we are
well, in
straddling.
this hand, it's 50. It's
Yeah.
not a mandatory straddle in this game.
Hello, Jordan.
A couple players have chosen to.
Good now that I got 2 cards in front of me.
Jordan Young says
Yeah.
make it 80 with the ace jack
Texting
spades.
issue squared
Are
away.
we playing the
what that
7
means?
deuce hand this game?
Not yet.
Not yet.
What do you got? Oh, you got 7 deuce?
Okay. What do you
If
want
I have to go to the
do?
bathroom, do I have to like turn off
I'll
the
fold
mic or
my ace
something?
10. I don't know what to do.
I mean, if you want, Brandon, you can turn off the mic.
We'd prefer if he
Yeah,
turned off the
probably.
mic if he goes to use the restroom. You know.
That's fine with us.
You all right?
No.
Got a big hand?
He's got ace.
Son of a bitch.
Bob chimes in the chat, rooting for Jordan Young to get even.
Blackjack.
A lot of positive vibes
Pay
for.
him 1.5 times his
Yeah,
money, please.
I like the
JY
thumbs
Master.
up. And how are they doing that? Is that a little chat emoji like that,
Oh, yeah,
Gypsy?
that felt
Yeah,
way
you
worse than
Chat
when I
with
lost
an
the other one.
emoji.
I like that.
Happy faces,
Yeah.
sad
Yeah.
faces.
You
I
just
can't.
fucking open pull. Now it's like fucking ace.
You unstraddled?
All right, I'm in.
All right, that's what I was going to say.
Is anybody out there in the chat actually playing poker right now while watching
Ooh,
this?
yeah, let us know, please.
Who's usually in that seat?
Got the double whammy going.
He robbed me from.
Playing a little poker, watching a little poker.
There's been somebody there?
Right?
Yeah, he played
No,
1 hand. He 4-bet me.
Might be watching some football and have the poker on.
Really did. That's the only hand he's been.
That's a good call. Stop the commentary.
No, but this time he's telling
Where are we
you
at?
the
I
truth.
don't care.
David Williams on the
Yeah.
button with the
He's
10-8
telling you
of
the truth. That
hearts.
is a good call this time.
That is a good
Berkey had raised it up.
This time he does have the
Three
I know what I
spades.
have, but I
All
know my
right,
position.
Berkey and I are going to play a big pot, so I'm getting all my
You're
chips
in here?
ready. I'm getting my chips ready.
1, 2, 3. All right.
I'll just check.
King, queen, 7, 2 diamonds.
I think the
Cassela actually
thing
on the
to
lead
understand
with
is
just
for all
a
of
pair
us
of
to talk and
fours.
have fun, which we're doing, right?
We're having a good time.
And that's-
If we could get you to drink a little, that would really.
Oh, drink a little. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Amanda's in.
She heard drink a little, pipes right up.
Punch drunk for 20, 30 minutes.
And how would that change your commentary?
No, but you'd be either.
Speaking of commentary, Jeff Platt here with Brent Hanks and Amanda Leatherman in the booth at the Poker Go studio.
Not good. I'm not allowed to drink. So when I was talking to my pain doctor, and I was
Friday
like, yeah, when,
night poker.
he goes,
Well, if you're
Presented
on
by
the
Stadium
podcast,
and
I
Poker
got my
Central.
pain doctor.
Facebook Watch,
"It was my
our home for the
birthday, I
next
got a bunch of drinks," and he goes,
weeks.
"Don't tell me that, 'cause you know
No
the
limit
math."
Texas Hold'em cash game action.
Yes, don't tell
Biggest
me.
stars in
Don't
the
say
game
it.
and the
That's
brightest
really cool.
personalities.
The best way to quit taking painkillers
Case in
is to
point
put them in your mouth.
Sound advice.
Maybe the word bright is the wrong way to describe some personalities.
I love the responses in the chat talking about playing poker right now.
Yeah,
Joe
Arizona.
Kaplowitz not playing, but he's laying points on Penn State tonight.
Quit locating.
College your team, Brent.
I've got a Penn State hoodie on right now.
Taking on,
$65.
taking on the Fighting Illini.
It's not me.
You think Penn State covers
The 28? I do.
Okay.
So,
I do.
They give me a certain amount of day, and I only take
Or
I
aces.
take one lesson.
I'd ace.
You seem like a pretty good sports bettor to me,
Sure.
based on our limited history of sports betting.
Well, we do have a limited history, don't we, Jeff?
Yeah,
In
very
fact,
limited.
I
Small sample size.
believe you owe me $100.
Oh my!
Because I was on the right side of the Cleveland Browns last night.
Yeah, what
I was
what
a
pick.
believer.
Great handicapping.
Uh-huh.
You knew that Tyrod
Once they
would
were
leave the
down
game.
14 zip, I knew we were in a great spot, those Brownies.
And I guess I was on the wrong side of the Jets
Never
plus
gotten high
3.
off a pain pill.
I used to bet sports.
I'm gonna refer to my
Lost a
earlier
lot of
use
money.
to quit putting them in your
Yeah.
mouth.
Oh, is this
Yeah.
going to be a Matusow-like
No, no,
sad
no,
story?
no, nope.
Which is fine. You can tell.
What sports did you used to bet? All sports?
Mostly NBA. Remember I told you I liked NBA?
Yeah.
That's your game, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, I was in my early 20s and I
less than they recommended.
put all I had on sports betting. Wasn't a good idea. Sometimes, but then it would turn.
If you're listening out there, kids, don't put it all on the line when
Don't.
you're betting the NBA.
That story usually doesn't have a happy ending.
Or
When somebody
blackjack.
puts it all. Yeah.
All right.
Somebody puts it all on the line.
At our age, it's
Sports
supposed
betting
to
or
prevent
casino
you get out of
games.
bed.
Well, Brent, here you go.
Oh my gosh.
crisp.
A crisp
we get the
$100
remote
bill.
Crisp. I mean, it's fake, but here you go.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I'll just watch you flip
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I'm going to bet an NBA game with this.
You won't do it.
NBA preseason?
Preseason.
Right? Week or so?
Kassela's got the remote for his
I did
spinal
the
stimulator.
trial. The trial got me about 85% out of pain. So.
NBA season's about to get rolling. A couple media days across the league today.
What they did, yeah, they put the they in a surgical center. They put the wires. They inserted it on your spinal cord, right? And then they
Stadium brought on Shams Charania, one of the best NBA reporters in the business.
Really?
They did.
Stadium's doing it right.
Wow.
Great
Got Brad
content.
McMurphy for college football.
Yeah,
They're doing it up.
Jeff Goodman for college basketball. I mean, they got it going on. And they got us for Friday Night Poker.
We're the winners. Come on.
I just won $100.
You did.
Yeah, literally a winner. Yeah, last couple minutes.
The top of my lungs in pain.
He doesn't get paid though, Amanda. Don't tell him.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
A lot of people have done this.
Randy Menken says he's a Jets fan. It's tough. Yeah, we can imagine.
Try being a Bills fan, Randy. I'm a diehard Buffalo Bills fan.
Oof. That's as brutal as it gets, especially this year.
Oh, it stinks.
Charlie had brought up Mike Matusow's book, Check Raising the Devil. I've read that one. That's a read.
Why?
Yeah, you're right.
I think it does.
No action.
I just think it does. I want to win.
Mandatory straddle and $100
Hey, you know what?
blind raise on the button.
I'm just,
No,
I'm
Waylon,
just
he's
12
not broke, man.
two
Waylon
five
Wood.
games played in
This
there.
is all about fun.
broke
Look
here,
around this
yeah.
table, man. Matt Berkey bought in for $30,000. Matusow's got over $10,000 in front of him. They're playing 5-10. It's all about having fun
No, it was
on a Friday
$400
night,
in every hand.
playing some poker. Hence, Friday Night Poker.
Having a good time.
We're joking. An 80x.
The action's there, but the entertainment is as well.
And everyone, like, people lost 100,000. Stuff is hardly 2-5.
Sounds better.
I feel like that
Story's
game is
better.
not sustainable, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure.
I don't feel like you're gonna fold.
We got
them
action
again.
here. Look at Berkey in there. Just
That's a
10-7
good
off on the button right now.
Berkey's your man, right?
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
280.
Brandon Meyers.
Oh, hello.
Oh, man. No, I wouldn't have folded him if he didn't give a fucking speech.
Oh, look, Matt Berkey has the Facebook chat pulled up.
That's why I like Berkey. You see what he's
That's why
doing?
he's
Look
your
how
guy.
active he is in the chat right now with all of you guys at home,
right,
including you, Todd Fuller, Bill's
Oh,
Mafia.
my.
Just all you have to do is
You guys can say what's up to Matt Berkey. He will see it.
we know.
Want this to be an interactive experience? That's the definition of it right there.
Now we know what he does.
He's not going to call with 10-7 off, is he? Is he going to do it?
He might.
Why
What a
not?
hero. What a hero.
He's got that
Boom.
button. He's got the dealer button
I didn't.
and makes the call.
I'm going to start limping every hand starting next hand.
Okay.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
flops a 10 ball. 10-5 deuce rainbow.
This is how you play 10-7 offsuit. Matt Berkey.
220.
When Meyers leads into him.
Well, he's the three-better. He's the aggressor in this pot. He's trying to tell a story, but, man, it's going to be hard to sell this.
Because you're not talking.
Berkey with top pair.
Call.
Makes the call.
Don't you notice that it's always quiet when you quit talking? No matter where you are?
6 of diamonds on the turn. Doesn't change anything. Berkey with a significant advantage here.
Over $1,000 in the middle. I mean, is Brandon just waving the white flag?
Might
Is he
be.
done?
Hey, he is pretty
Yeah.
positive.
How do you
That was the
continue?
nicest thing he said all night.
That was a nice thing about
Just
him.
Berkey forces him to just empty the clip, meaning he just have to bet, and hope to find a fold
Man, it looks like a
or find a
Badoogie.
jack or a king along the way.
I know. I'm excited. Let's
I'm
mix it
digging
up.
Berkey's play
They
here.
probably don't
Oh,
want
he
us to
is
play
just
some
straight
Is that a good
savage.
play some
The
short
check,
game?
the bet, the fold, the
super
win
good.
again for Matt
Any
Berkey.
Badoogies are good enough, bro.
Now, Brandon Myers had put out there on social media, I'll probably be majority shareholder of Solve for Why after tonight's poker game. Not working out so well.
Not at all. Did you see Berkey's response to that?
What'd he say?
He wrote back, crossbook? Question mark. Brandon Myers then said,
But as far as
I fold. Nice hand.
Well played by Matt Berkey again.
Hey, Uncle Charlie. That's my Uncle Charlie there.
Oh, that's your Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Chuck!
one left traveling now?
From Newton, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Is Berkey not traveling?
I will if you want me to.
I don't really care. I was just kind of curious. If
I just like
wanna still
raising
do
more.
Well, yeah, he hasn't been straddling.
I love it. Charlie Pyatt, I should say, not Uncle Chuck. And who was it? It was Wayland earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asking if these guys are broke. No, man.
No.
They're just playing 5-10. You know, this is everyone starts playing 1-2, 2-5, 5-10. We're bringing it down. We're bringing some stars back to life. 5-10, common game, Friday night poker. We're just going to have some fun.
Making it more fun. That's the whole
really
point.
doing in the game right now, but I'm pretty sure Mikey's doing all the tipping right now.
They keep getting, not really, they keep getting me for like 50.
on you. You got a tip.
They keep getting me for like
I love that
50
from
every
Julie.
fucking
Watching
hand.
Berkey
I
makes
mean,
me
I'm not-
rethink
I'm
playing
believing
right-handed. Southpaw poker seems to work.
Wow.
The chips in the cards with the left hand.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Nice observation, Julie.
So I think you're going to run good the rest of the day.
Oh, no, we said 200 per dealer. First of all.
Look at the draw. Straight flush draw for David Williams.
But you're
Berkey
feeling
finds a pair of sixes, and he's just, look how sticky he
playing.
is. He
I'm not
doesn't
playing
believe
very well.
anybody ever.
Yeah, well, if he has one pair, it's very rare he's going to go
The
away.
only fucking kings I would say I'm
Or
playing about
spades on the river.
How does he hold them? His
A
sixes
10,
are just good.
8,
Jacks was a
Jack,
little bit of a weird
club,
Well, no, it was a bad race.
check, check.
David fucking
Could have
win.
been.
Berkey's going to take it.
Stop with that. I cost you that. I didn't cost you anything.
No one made you fold. It's my 4-bet.
Matusow blaming his pre-flop fold of jacks on David Williams for some
What
reason.
he's saying is he has a limited skill set, and due to David's presence, he had to step outside of that skill set.
Exactly.
And you stepped all over that vulnerability.
Exactly.
So now he's just left lamenting the fact that he folded jacks to
Yeah,
ace jack.
exactly.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, I'm
That
here to
was a
interpret it
brilliant
for you.
breakdown,
Anytime.
really.
That's Berkey, buddy. We're all right with
Jordan,
me,
are you
man.
straddling?
Very good. I mean,
I'm the last of the dying breed. I was the new school in
I'm not
the
going
old
to do
school,
it.
you
You
know?
don't want it out there.
I speak your language.
All right.
I'll just.
I play this no
Are you
more
gonna look?
3 times a year.
Why?
I was going to just open
Looking's
dark,
not
but I can't
mandatory.
announce that I'm going to open dark and then.
Trisha says
That's
Berkey's
half
got
the
the
play.
white magic.
All right, that works.
Yeah.
He had those pretty white 5K chips to buy in with.
Okay. Isn't that what Helmuth always says he has?
You, man.
I know, right?
Does he
Yeah.
have magic? Something like
Something
that?
Yeah, he
magic.
says that the Warriors have always
I don't
say that
know.
Helmuth
The two
has
champs.
the magic.
Well,
The heavyweights. You guys are the ones that go the distance. I think that hit both
Randy
of them.
Menken says Kelly Menken would be a fun person to add. Absolutely. I've got all sorts of fun lineups in the works.
You
Again,
should see
guys.
Brent's contact list.
Yeah, it's massive. This is just week one.
do 9
And
matches.
all these folks are local. They live here in Las Vegas. Quick drive just
So
to get
what's
down
about
here to the
100
Poker
or
Go studio.
just 100.
Okay.
Wait, didn't he say 90?
No, he said I was gonna do 90, but
What a beautiful
this is easy.
Poker Go studio it is.
I should.
I'm still amazed walking through
Yeah,
it.
so it's unbelievable.
Yeah, now that he's called, just give him 10 back.
Debuted in May with a couple episodes of Poker After Dark and then the Super High Roller Bowl. We just saw the Poker Masters here.
I don't even know.
Good
about
job,
it.
by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
I better check.
No, I mean like check
Brent
if
and
you
I had
have
the
one, not
privilege
gonna
of
check.
being on the
Oh,
break
okay.
desk alongside Maria Ho
He doesn't
there.
want me to
I
look
was the
like I'm
good looking
gonna
one.
go.
Yep, that was fun to watch.
Frank and Jordan are working together.
Yeah.
Unbelievable performance by Ali Amshurovich, 23-year-old American kid. I mean, just
Bursts onto the poker scene.
unreal. Yeah.
Bet has been declared.
So,
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if you got it down here.
Yes, Tony, there will be different players each week.
Oh
Does
my
that
gosh,
adjust
J.
your
Lloyd
back up or
Merchant Smith says this
If you do,
commentary,
I'll bet a ton.
he's falling us. We got to pick it up.
But
Uh-oh.
Commentary from us or the players?
yeah.
I'm sorry, J. Lloyd. We've let you down.
Sorry, Jay. We
But
have to
Nick
let them
Mannion
talk.
said he's in, so Brent, that'll help.
Do 3 of each
Perfect.
tip.
I don't
Your lineup will be set.
Kelly
Around the
Minkin
fourth
needs to
place
be a part of the
finisher.
Bills Mafia. I agree, Todd Fuller. I
I
agree.
really didn't know if I had one or not. If I did, that was going to be a good one.
Jordan Young bluffs Mike Matusow out of that pot.
Do you have a diamond?
Did I have a diamond? I just had 7-5 of clubs.
I believe
Nice.
that.
I believe
All
it.
right, let's
sounds
check out
right.
this friendly poll. Who would you want to play heads up
Tell me again,
for $1
boys.
million? Mike the Mouth
Defended by
Matusow,
straddles.
David
I was calling
Williams,
anything but that card.
Frank Kassela,
One I was
or Brent Hanks?
Wait, what?
Who would you want to play heads up for $1 million? If a milli is on the line, would you rather play
were all good
Matusow,
cards.
Williams,
For him, you
Kassela, or Brent Hanks?
That card specifically.
Let us
Clearly,
know
there
in
were
the
no
chat.
bad cards.
Yeah, but I
See,
was
this
gonna,
is why I don't.
I know who
I
I'm
was
voting
paying
for.
off.
Who's it going to
You
be?
can't play yourself. So there goes the easy money option.
I don't know about that.
If you raised, you might have
Jordan-
Amanda, who would you want to
I
play heads
don't know
up
if
for
you
$1
know.
million?
Maybe Matusow. I think I could tilt him really
Yeah,
crazy.
that's a good point.
Yeah, I could.
Jordan's range is a little wide today.
Y'all are
What about you, Jeff?
Now they're up in it for two. I'm
Oh
almost
man,
even.
I think I'd like to play Brent Hanks.
Wow, this is nice. Can I give him strategy advice?
Hi, Aunt Lee.
If you have a good hand,
Oh, Aunt Lee, Uncle Charlie in here.
Yeah.
And if you make
got
it
better
300,
than
I'm gonna
Queen
win.
High. Make it.
I think if Mike Matusow's in every poll, he just wins. It doesn't matter what the question is, just wins.
Charlie says Mike because he has a chance of blowing up and shipping it all off. But Brent Hanks getting a couple votes.
From Kathleen Maloney. Hello, Aunt Kitty.
Berkey, he's going to call it. You could have made it 1,000.
Heads up me versus Brent Hanks. Justine
I
says.
mean, that's like an
Justine wants a piece.
That's what I wanted to say.
Whalen the mouth, he is easy money. Too emotional. I'd slow roll him as well.
See, that's what I'm saying.
There's another thing with it.
I'm not going to lie. Even I knew that.
I didn't.
Like, with you, I didn't have no clue. There, 100%.
I had no.
Here are the results so far. Yep, it is Matusow taking a considerable lead, but it's Brent Hanks in second.
I had a feeling I'd
Come on, keep them coming. We'll chop it.
Everybody's scared of Frank Kassela, who has no votes.
Admitting to this.
Next time, just hand him $200 and save us some trouble, and you save $100.
Oh, Nick says Matusow would take too long because he's too nitty.
The speech confused me.
You could have seen a flop and saved $100.
I could have
Frank, 40 straddle on you.
I've got two comments about my baby being in the middle of the pot. It's true. It's true. I bet it all.
Is willing to throw his kids into the pot.
I'm not asking if you know who he is. I'm asking if
$35
you
is
know how
difficult.
how he plays.
That was just the
What day
goofiest
in
play
the
ever. When you
Solve for
say
White
you're
boot
just
camp
going
do
to
you guys
call,
get to that
not
one on?
raise, not look, 200. He makes it 300 and then fold.
Oh, we have a double straddle on.
And a couple nice hands, too. Frank
You guys
Kassela,
charge
pocket
money for that
tens.
strategy?
Ryan Gosling, a.k.a. Jordan Young. King Jack
And this
suited.
is like Berkey playing one
Berkey
cent.
calls, of course.
Berkey, it doesn't
Because
matter.
he has two cards.
$1, $2.
Man,
I like watching him play.
Yeah.
Berkey.
See that one.
Certainly one of the most entertaining
Just
watches
tell
that
three
this
of us
game
in
has
an
to
hour
offer.
Anyway.
I have a stream up if you guys want to know.
I had
Really?
I'm chatting with
I
everybody.
had Queen Deuce.
Oh, we can do that?
Can we do that?
Queen Deuce. spade.
Not
talking
live. It's
so
a
much
live.
shit on
Is
you
it,
guys.
is it live or is it on?
It's like
It's an hour behind.
45 minutes
I
later.
gotta get in here to defend myself.
You might. I'm going to get in there and talk shit about
You have to
This-
get on
This is
Facebook?
how you just completely set $100
Yeah,
on fire.
it's
Uh-oh. They're learning too much.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, they found out we're live.
Yep.
I was trying to hide it from him this whole
Facebook to see
time.
if it
Me
still
too.
works.
Well, you heard the players say it. We want this to be an interactive experience.
Last time I was on Facebook, I thought it was just a place where you talk to your friends. Now it's like all news and all and this shit.
Oh, Mike.
Mike, you got all sorts of new friends now. Everybody can
Dude, I
get
can't
involved
even
in the
watch
chat.
You think Mike has
All I know is
Facebook?
they open the stock.
I think he does.
Yeah, he does. He put out a link to it.
Every
How about David Williams with a
every
3
quarter
bet
they
to
have
$600 with the old King
Look
6?
at this.
Kassela's got a pair of 10s on the button,
Three stocks I told my family in my lifetime. I told my
picking his nails.
This is the biggest bluff of the night so far. David Williams is getting after
I
it.
didn't even plan it
Of
anymore.
course, I was always broke whenever I said that.
Biggest mistake.
Will it work? What do you guys think?
It
What's
might
going to
work.
happen?
Oh, Frank's in.
Yeah?
What's going on here, guys?
This is pretty painful.
Did you guys up the limit of the game?
A little.
Your mom said
Kassela
shout out.
comes back over the top. $1,220. The 4 bet.
What do you think David's going to do, Brent?
I just don't think David
if
can
she is? Shout
continue.
out to
He's getting a great price.
My
I
mom
mean,
was
look at the
beside
numbers.
herself
There's
that I lost
$2,000 in the total pot. That's in the lower right
wasn't
of
happy
your
about it.
screen. David Williams, 620 to call.
Jordy! She's the one that let me
The problem is he's got a really crappy hand.
Yeah.
My parents cut me off. They cut me out of their will. They cut
King
me out of
6
everything.
suited. If you
Yeah,
had King
not
6 of
blame-
clubs
you
or
blame
King
him.
6 of diamonds, you know,
Fucking
maybe
everything.
we
I didn't
see
know I'm a
3,
quarter
but
till I got sick.
this is just tough
20
to
years.
continue.
He started the hand with just about $4,000.
I don't think he will.
I mean, what is he putting Kassela on?
Go any further?
Five bet.
You know, that's.
No,
I think
yeah,
that's
no,
what that look and
raised.
face
That
is
was
all
a
about. Is
He made it
could he
12-20.
possibly
I
be
raised, he
considering
three-bet,
a
I
shove?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. If I ever 5-bet, it's only one.
And if he does, I got to imagine Frank is.
Matusow has revealed that the only 5-bet in his range is with pocket aces.
Wait a minute.
But David Williams might have some more in his arsenal.
4-bet. 4-bet could be a lot less. 5-bet.
And he does give it up.
There's the fold.
Anyone saying anything nice in here?
Just enough to beat
Yeah,
your
they're
9.
actually being really great.
So I
That's
didn't
good.
watch the cash game, right?
Thanks,
and I get this
guys.
text from the
Appreciate
great
it.
one. He says,
Can only take
I
so
won
much
a
punishment.
$200,000 pot in the cash game. And the first text back I said is, JRB must have gave you the money. Then I looked at the video.
People are being nice.
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
Yeah, my mom hasn't said anything bad
I believe
yet.
Matusow was referencing Phil
She
Hellmuth
didn't
when
lick
he
it
says
up
he got a
on
text from
This is
the
a good
great
time to
one.
make
Does
your
she
mom
drink?
But he also said JRB.
Yeah, but maybe
Jean Robert.
JRB
Jordan's mom
lost the pot to Hellmuth.
Okay.
Never not ace of people on it.
God damn it.
The woman is a saint.
Brent, we saw Jean Robert for literally a minute at the Poker Masters.
Came in, pointed out a technical error, and walked away. Haven't seen
The shade of a certain color on the monitor was a little
Yeah.
off.
Meanwhile,
That was
it's
just barely off.
Yeah.
He came in, dropped that line, left.
He's getting mom commentary.
You know what Mike's talking about? There was a hand between Phil Hellmuth and Jean Robert
this,
Ballon on
yes.
Poker After Dark, where Phil Hellmuth won a $200,000 pot with pocket aces against Jean Robert's ace
Yes,
jack
yes,
offsuit.
yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
Jean Robert literally just called it off for $100,000.
All the chips. Against Phil Hellmuth, too.
Yeah. Look at this hand.
Guarded to be pretty tight. Matt Berkey's flopped 3 9s. Straight draw for Brandon Meyers.
Yeah, my shirt looks good on TV.
We've talked plenty about that,
Someone,
Frank.
they've been asking how much your shirt cost.
I love Frank Kassela.
Yeah, he's great. Have either of you been to Frank Casella's huge party he has each year?
We have not.
Party?
Have you?
Oh, yeah, huge party, of course.
Tell us about it. Give us the deets.
It's just a huge party. He actually had, he rented a bowl that everyone could, jump on.
Okay, okay,
You
yeah.
know? I did. That was years ago.
How'd that go?
Fell right off.
Like a bowl
Mechanical?
that you're a mechanical bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is there
The more I learn about Frank
I
Kassela,
do
he
And
might
me.
be my new favorite player. Yeah, and then you want a mechanical bowl.
Would you not do
At
it?
Frank Kassela says, I would not do it, no. I'm too
Brent?
long
I
and
remember that
lengthy
was one
and
of the funniest
fragile.
things.
I think I do.
Going back
jump on the
20
ball.
years ago,
I'd need a
the first
few
time I played
PBRs in me, I think.
Well,
Frank
I
is-
had that.
That was one
You
of
can
the
find
funniest
Frank
things
Kassela all
we
over
looked around the
Vegas. I mean,
table at
last
one
year,
point, we were playing Limit Hold'em
he was
and
at
we're like,
Excess, checking out the chain smokers.
Wow.
This is what Frank Casella does. He ran into Doug Polk and Sean Deeb.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
At least God gave me something in life.
It was perfect.
70.
Can you imagine if he could
Nobody knows what to make
Can
of
you
that.
imagine if God shut me out completely? I mean, that would have really fucking been bad.
No, we could not.
You were bound to have one thing.
I mean,
Waylon Wood, great story about Mike Matusow going 30 miles an hour on a scooter. Oh, that's great.
Why was he on a scooter?
I don't know.
The scooters can
figure
get you
this
at the
out.
Rio.
He rides, Mike has a bad back.
Yeah.
So a lot of walking.
But he told us today he's doing better.
Yeah.
He's walking around, he's looking better.
not monetarily wise, but overall.
Trisha Cartner says, Amanda, you are an honorary Texan.
Thank you,
for
Trisha.
Riding the bull.
I didn't do that great.
Yeah,
But
you're still. It's the effort.
You made it.
I
The
did.
thought that counts.
Oh, there we are.
I saw something.
There's our owl overlooking the action at the Poker Go studio.
Clock ticking.
30 pan.
Berkey on the Facebook chat with you guys, and Brandon Myers with a couple kings.
I raised the small blind.
Says
You
no,
were
no.
You were the big blind. He straddled.
hey, Christina.
Oh,
It's
I
my
guess.
cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, man, his whole family
I
out in full
know.
force.
Had no idea.
Yeah, we should make like a no watching Facebook thing so we don't have to.
No, I had
Facebook's
two
half
cards
the
that
fun.
added up to 5. When's that stopped you?
Matusow called in the big blind. Flop comes 999.
You're on the button.
He checks. Meyers bets.
That wasn't even worth 20 when I put the call.
Lisa Montgomery chiming in. Yes, that's correct, Lisa. He's got a bad back.
Just knew he had a bad back.
Got a bad back.
Didn't know about his surgery.
Didn't know. Didn't know. Now we know.
What are they saying about me? That fucking Mike Maddox is a fat fucking pig. What else are they saying about me?
I don't think we would allow that in the chat, Mike.
I didn't even know who you are.
They is his mother. She's in the chat.
They think you're Ryan Gosling.
This mother.
No, it's not Ryan Gosling, you guys. It's some fucking poker fist.
They all locked out. They're like, I thought Justin Young was going to be on it.
Nobody recognizes him without the beard.
I was like, fuck Justin Young, man. He never says a word. He's so tight. I'm like, oh, well, the rest of the lineup's good. I didn't know it was going to be Jordan Young.
I gotta tell you, quiet and tight are probably two things Justin's ever been accused of.
Neither of those.
No. How much?
Just 60.
That's what, only like 6X?
Yep.
That's all.
I can afford the 6X.
Matusow against Gosling.
Come on, David. You know we're having fun.
I'm having a blast.
King 9-3. One club, one diamond. That's what we call a backdoor flush draw for each player. For Matusow, if it came club, he'd have a flush. For Young, if it came diamond, he would have a flush. Young also a straight draw.
Yeah, he
10
did.
of clubs
Look at
on the
this.
turn. Hello, a straight flush draw for Mike Matusow. Young with a straight draw and a pair of 10s.
320.
I do love this. Mike Matusow just leads right in to Gosling.
Polling who I should show my next
Stick this in your pretty
See it.
face,
I'm already
buddy.
responding. I'm saying, settle your ass down.
We've got one Mikey.
You got one reply. I said, settle your ass down.
Who'd you show your last one to?
I haven't showed any of you bluff yet.
Oh, I was just confirming.
Young makes the
He
call.
verbalized one to David, and then David showed the winner.
Yeah.
Jack eye.
Blank on the river, 5 of spades. Young has the best hand.
Probably would have still overcalled though.
Will Mike try and bluff at this?
His hand's pretty strong.
There's been a bit of a dynamic
Hit like the
between
nuts.
him and
I'm
Young.
only going to respond
exactly
now
what I was
on the
trying to rep.
Facebook app.
Yeah, I thought you had that. Like, you did a good job for me, but he was there also.
There's the
This
lead.
is way better
What?
than
Oh, you-
actually talking to y'all. I can just, like,
Oh, yeah.
talk shit in here.
I'm sure they love that. Let's all just grab our phones and not play.
Y'all be
poker.
quiet. We're in the middle of a fucking hand, okay?
Settle down.
Oh, he's telling other people to be
you're
quiet
serious?
now.
Like he's
Mid
playing for
stride
real
too,
money.
yeah.
Mid-stride.
Well, he's got a $1,000 bet out in the middle.
Acting relaxed, acting casual, laughing it up. He's on a stone cold bluff.
This is the mouth that we all wanted to see right here.
Oh, I
Your
would have
king-
called
your kings might
so
be good.
long ago if I had that.
Yeah. Well, do something. The rest of us are bored.
Yeah, well, I mean, go fuck yourselves.
Hi, Sandra.
Dude, this is like got to be way more entertaining for people than like most of the ones that I've watched where
Yeah.
people are silent. Obviously, the stakes are bigger, but it's all relative. Like most of the people are.
It's also such a mix.
Like,
It's
this
so
seems like
hard
one of
to like.
those-
Right.
One of those.
It's so hard to
things.
be
I'm probably
on
not gonna fold.
in a stream where it's like you
probably
have 3
not gonna
guys
fold.
who mostly play
What are the odds
high
of you
stakes
raising?
online.
Well, call or fold or
One
do
guy
something already.
who
We don't
hasn't
have all
played
day.
in 12 years,
go.
needs the
Yeah,
mobile
yeah, yeah.
phone, and then like a live guy.
Can you imagine if,
Like,
if Mike
mixes
called the
it.
clock?
I love Mike. Look at
And you're
this.
playing high.
Is he going to get the fold? No, he gets
Oh.
the call.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that?
Fantastic call by Jordan Young.
That's the
Yeah,
world.
fair ten.
Now we're gonna hear all about how unlucky it is.
My fault, because I folded king 9 on the button. See?
Oh, that was
You
an
blame David.
ambitious check raise, Mikey.
But see, that's why I don't bluff, because nobody folds.
Well, you
Does
picked
Jordan
right
Young
side.
look like Ryan Gosling? You guys tell us,
He had
yes
no
or
pair on
no?
the flop when I
I
said
think
he
we have
had
3 yeses in the
You had
booth.
Jeff
But does
Platt.
Jordan
Jeff
Young
Platt.
look like Ryan
Have you
Gosling?
ever seen Justin Young fold in his life?
His mom's in the chat. How? I mean, how do you
see if
feel
she
right
says
now?
yes.
Yeah, I mean, your son is being compared to Ryan Gosling. What a proud mother.
Sounds great. And he just won a
No one
huge
with the last
pot.
name Young makes folds.
He's
Right?
making a great call.
It's something about his mouth, I'm telling you.
I think I look a lot like Ryan Gosling.
Nope.
No?
That was a slow roll.
I'm not going to bother to put up that
Rolls
poll.
are encouraged.
That's like that bluff I made against him. It took 8 minutes to call with ace king on the king high
I
board.
net rolled. It was a lot of money.
Oh, Tamara Cooper says looks better.
That was a big
Got a
pot.
crush.
Cat Valdez.
The last Dan Berkey and I played.
Ryan Gosling looks like Jordan Young. That's what
I like that.
Well played.
I needed to
Oh,
give
I
myself
don't know.
that
A little
verbal
slow.
approval, you know?
I'm a little slow.
Gotta let everybody know how unlucky I must be if I lose this pot. And then I call.
Sure.
I mean, I was
Your mom probably feels a lot better at least.
trying to get
though.
some TV time. I've never fucking told him, probably.
I mean, you called it a jack high, made a pair.
60.
Let's go.
Call.
That's only that queen of clubs didn't roll off.
Sal's pair of 9s good here against David
It
Williams.
was a heavy load of chips. I had to take multiple trips.
It would have been on the river, not on the
Hearts
turn.
on the
Yeah,
turn,
turn,
locks it up for
queen of clubs
Kassela
would've
with a
been-
flush.
Man,
Williams is going to keep firing though.
Ray for sure.
7 of hearts on the river, flush for both players. Kassela's one is higher, and he will win.
I can't beat that.
Not flush.
I'm going to say what Ivy said to me at the World Series this year.
That would be great.
You talked to Ivy?
When he tried to bluff me, you know what he said? He goes, I don't know why. He goes, I don't know why I tried to bluff. I told myself I'm never bluffing again, and I keep doing it. And then he bluffs up all his chips in the main.
It's the sickness.
Yeah, we can't help it. All right, so. You know, every day I say I'm never bluffing again.
And then you do it anyway.
That's so
Wait, so
crazy.
Ivy told
Every
that
day
to
I
Mike,
say,
or
"Oh,
Mike
I'm
told
gonna
that to
bluff."
Ivy?
Ivy told it to Mike, but obviously he was lying to Mike.
Right. And Mike now tells
It was
that to
nice of
everybody
you to
else.
give Jordan some of his money.
Maybe that was his
That's what I
goal.
was
Just
thinking.
says
I
never
figured
bluff.
If he calls me, he gets on his money back. If he doesn't, I get to show the bluff. It was a no-lose situation.
Chad Holloway is
Yeah,
here.
I would
Brandon
rather
Myers
lose
is a
the money
Minnesota
than let you
legend.
show the bluff.
They both had pancakes in Chicago.
That's
Thanks,
why I
Chad.
called David earlier when
I
he
can
had
picture
high.
those two.
Jack high.
Right. I just
Pounding some pancakes
I
together.
actually had king high. You are right. I did not object that. I had king high.
Pancakes sound good right about now.
You guys finally wrestled the truth out of me. I know it's in
They
the
don't
stream
feed
by
us in
now.
the booth.
What happened?
Fruit snacks.
You've got fruit snacks,
when I said
pop
earlier that I
chips,
called
whatever
it
those other
Jack.
chips are called.
It's true.
It's not
Mrs.
pancakes,
Vicker,
though, Jeff.
Mrs. Vicky's.
What happened in that pot where you made it 1,200? I checked out.
He folded.
Oh, God damn it. And he claims he had.
Aria Cafe, by the way,
I'm not
great
watching
red
the stream,
velvet
I don't know,
pancakes.
so I'll just-
Really?
Tremendous red velvet pancakes.
Just rub it in a little more. You know I'm
put some
dying
icing
for
on
some
there.
pancakes right now.
They put some icing, some chocolate chips. You mix in the maple syrup.
Wow, when did you have those?
Matusow mode as of right now.
I mean, which one of the 44 times do I bring up?
Good luck with that.
They're the go-to at the Aria Cafe.
100.
That sounds miserable.
The
for
Aria
all
is
of
where
us.
we find the Poker Go studio.
I don't know.
That's where we
Oh,
are.
wait.
Jeff Platt here with Amanda Leatherman and Brent
In
Hanks
the World Series this year,
for Friday
I
Night
was
Poker.
0-9 on bluffs.
0-9?
I finished the World Series 5-9, so I got 5 more in a row.
You're talking about the main event?
No, just overall in the whole World Series, every tournament I play.
You keep track of how many times you bluff?
Because I bluff now. I keep telling myself not to bluff.
I was going to say, I think
Pair of
I don't know if I'd
threes
offer
for
you a lot of
Berkey.
advice on your poker, but that would be one thing. You just need to quit
2 pair of
counting your
jacks and
bluffs.
threes.
Well,
Just let that be part of what
I tell myself
you're
every
You
day
should
not to
probably try to
bluff, so
bluff
I have to
more,
keep
but no,
track
it's just
every time I do.
First, we're going to start with just click count.
Let's just not count
Here's
them.
the good part. When I finished 23rd in the limit hold'em, I
Williams with
bluffed
the old
4
10 high.
bluffs in that
So
time.
you picked that game to bluff in?
That's where he feels like he's getting his edge on bluff.
Berkey
I'm
with
gonna tell you, I will
raise.
never ever miss a 6 max limit hold'em ever again. Any limit hold'em.
I love that. I didn't get
Unless
to
you
play
have
it this
Mercer
year.
or whatever. it was.
Everybody
played it last
forgets
year.
how to play limit hold'em. I mean, I can't believe what I was watching.
I did well in it last year. I went deep, but I didn't get to play it this year.
I noticed the year
Yeah, I
before.
passed on that one.
The year
too.
before.
I played
The year before I played.
And Williams
We didn't do
says,
that
not so
yet.
fast, my friend.
Wow.
Make it 3 bets,
This is
$1,220.
unbelievable.
The quick call from Berkey, and he's going to take it down with 2 pair. Williams laughs that one off.
5K 6 max.
Throws his 10 high into the muck.
Glad I didn't.
Or maybe it was the
Well,
guy.
as they say,
I
folks,
think it was a weird
the
number.
results are in.
I finished 23rd.
And Amanda Leatherman is off to the set to
I
reveal
did better than that.
the results of the viewer poll.
It was a legal rate.
What you guys wanted added to this game in the second half of play. Will it be the show 1 card for the winner,
You
or
told me before in
the
limit
7
events, all
deuce
you really need are
bonus?
like 4 big bets.
Brent, we're kind of feeling the 7 deuce.
I mean, I
Maybe
saw
it was a
all
late
those 7
comeback for
deuces.
show
We'll
1
see.
card.
We'll see. It looked like a blowout to me, but once we hear from Amanda, we'll find out.
Again, you all have dictated the action for the second half of
I didn't
play.
think that was just one pair. Like a
It's an
value.
interactive
Either
experience
monster
here
or
on
stone
Facebook
down.
Watch, our home for the next
Make it
13
5.
weeks. of No Limit Texas Hold'em cash game action.
But if it was still nothing, I would have made it
He did.
3,000 after. No.
Can't play.
Oh man, somebody bluffing Mike the Mouth out of a huge pot with the 7 deuce. Could you
That
imagine?
is what I want.
Yeah.
Second half of the show, I
That's
want
the
to see
dream.
Mike
Your mom being
Matusow.
that tough on you in the Facebook feed?
I want to see Mike Matusow bluff somebody with 7 deuce.
I hate it
And
when
just,
she does that.
and just shove it right in their eye.
King Jack 4, 2 hearts. How about a royal flush draw for Mike Matusow?
Oh, do it,
But
Mikey.
Berkey doesn't have anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Royal flush.
Draw.
That was in good shape. 7 off.
Oh, if Berkey just had a little piece, we could see that one play out.
Should have come a 7, a king or a jack. I would have got at least another 100.
Matusow having a good time.
I'm a little
He's up
upset
a couple $1,000.
my buddy Jordan over there, but it felt good about it.
Friday Night Poker presented by Stadium and Poker Central.
Make that go away.
Come on, Frank. You're
Somebody asked, Lisa Montgomery,
Yeah, I
how
just
old
wanted to
is
make
Jordan? He's 31
Yeah, I mean,
years young.
I'm gonna show you how to turn the sound off.
I'm not that
Guy
old,
looks
I
good
can
for
figure that out.
31, folks. Not afraid to say it.
Just not quickly.
Just not quickly, exactly.
Who knows anything about computers around here?
I mean,
Pretty general question.
If you do know anything about computers, you've learned to never answer yes to that question.
That's a great point by David Williams.
No, I just
When
think
does that ever work out for somebody who would say, yeah?
Precisely why you never answer yes to that question.
are you trying to figure out how to use Excel, or do you need to
No, I-
rebuild on your computer?
I'll tell you after we're done.
What happened?
All right, so the guys are getting ready to continue the action on Friday Night Poker. Frank Kassela just standing up to show off his shirt and to stretch a little bit, but no break here. The action continues on Friday Night Poker at the Poker Go studio. Brent Hanks, we talked a lot about this. The viewer poll to get involved. Let us take a look at the leaderboard first. Of course, Matt Berkey will have the biggest stack in play, right? Because he bought in for 30K. So we're going to see Matt Berkey at the top of the leaderboard, but Berkey also has the biggest profit on the day at about $3,400.
Yeah, not surprised. He's been mixing it up pretty much every other hand. What I love seeing, Mike the Mouth Matusow
Yeah.
up over $2,000.
But down a little bit since the start of play when he got it all in against Jordan Young.
And look at David Williams right at the bottom, down 3,400. I hope he can turn it around for the second half of the show.
Yeah, he's going to need to, and Frank Kassela and Brandon Meyers are around even. All right, so we told you guys about it. The viewer poll to influence the second half of the action. Will the players play the show one game where every winner has to show one card, or will they play the 7 deuce bonus where players have the worst hand possible and win a hand with it? They get $100 from each player. Amanda has the poll results.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us here on Facebook Watch. We are having a blast chatting with you, so keep it coming. We've also asked you to vote in our poll to see what you want implemented into this game. All right, it's show one card or the 7 deuce bonus game. And the results are in.
And there it is, the 7 deuce bonus. Brent, we called it. Everybody wanted it. Let's get it into the mix. All right, Brent, break it all down for us one more time. What do we see starting now in this cash game?
Yeah, so for the 7 deuce bonus, any time a player is dealt 7 deuce, if they elect to play the hand and win the pot, whether they're bluffing or they make the best hand, every other player owes them $100. You have a chance to win $500 if you win the hand.
Just by winning a poker hand. It's like a bonus.
I am curious to see if that changes the strategy for some of these guys. We're going to see.
And now we're hoping that every single hand somebody has 7 deuce, right?
We want 7 deuce dealt a bunch.
All right, so we will keep an eye on that. Any 7 deuce that turns into a winner gets a $100 bonus from every single player. Thank you all for helping to influence the action here on Friday Night Poker on Facebook Watch.
This guy at the table, man. Shut up.
I don't know what he said, except for the shut up.
360.
Oh, well, that's just not true.
Paul Campbell says that was slick, Amanda. Amanda on her way back to the booth.
I think I'm in 5th, though.
I love the big reveal, Brent, with the big screen.
Kassela used to be the richest till he got
Oh,
Amanda hands it off like Ryan Seacrest does for the result.
It's nice to have Amanda Leatherman back.
Yeah.
What is it to me?
We won't tell her that,
This
though.
is a-
We'll-
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
when she gets
don't
back,
tell
we'll be like,
her.
okay, whatever. You were fine, sure.
I know the
Yeah, you did an
one.
okay
Always
job.
fold.
Yeah.
That doesn't make much sense.
A couple
Yeah,
queens
if
for
it
Mike
was so damn
Matusow.
good, you got to eliminate at least like 2 of those options.
Come on, you guys know this isn't fucking dog shit hand.
Young with Jack 10, Meyers with the ace deuce of hearts.
4. There it is.
Boom.
Oh, that's a good hand. Check.
8-6-4 with 2
Before,
hearts.
then he checks.
A good flop for Mike Matusow, a good flop for Brandon
Fall
Meyers.
for it.
He's gonna
That's
fall
something.
At 120.
It's checked to Meyers. He bets $120.
Call.
Look at Matusow. He's just playing coy.
Just calls 7 on the turn. 2 spades now on board. Matusow checks again.
At 400.
What a tough spot
Yeah.
for Matusow. He really just
I won't show you guys this one.
does not
Amongst the queens.
have any idea where he's in. And honestly,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a hard
yeah.
spot. I would
We'll save
too.
$100.
And he knew if he would have shown the queens as he folded, everybody would have
At the end
crushed
of the
it.
hand, when you're playing deuce 7, nobody wants to see your fucking cards.
All right, Amanda is back in the booth. What's up, Amanda?
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. We were raving about your presentation of the results.
Oh, that's nice.
You did a great job.
Thanks,
just
Brent.
Don't listen to what Jeff
I
said.
said we weren't going to tell her anything
I'd
positive.
rather take that one.
And here we go. Yes.
No, I can't.
Especially when it's on stream. It's
fun being out there.
What was the player's
On
reaction?
stream, obviously. it'd
They're
be-
pretty fired up for the 7
I think
deuce
that they
game.
are. I
It's a
think
pretty
that's what they
absurd
wanted.
question to
Yeah,
begin
either
with.
way, of course. Like, just not show it.
But just like,
No hand's worth that much
60.
information.
No hand.
it depends.
No way.
Pocket threes
But
for Jordan
it's so
Young.
hard to ever have like a
If you've
similar
got
situation
one action
arise in
player
live
that you
poker.
really don't want to piss off, and the hand plays
Oh, well,
out in
that,
such
yeah.
a way that you really take
I
them
meant
for a
in
lot of
terms of
money, then maybe
information.
you're not going to show it for
If one of you
$500.
pricks show me 7
I
deuce.
bet 5,000. Nobody can. I bet 5,000. Nobody can guess the last hand that I just had, except for David King 30.
Probably ace king.
It's like probably like 2 queens or something.
Oh, there's the guess.
Ace king. If it was, you played it way better than I did earlier.
Myers
I
nailed
don't
it,
even remember
saying
my
Matusow had queens.
You know, he even has a Ryan
You're
Gosling
allowed to look
accent.
against
I
it.
know.
You still
I'm
got
not-
the
Are we
I'm
certain that that's not Ryan Gosling?
Did you confirm with him?
He figures he's going to only improve his play up to this point.
So funny.
All right, I'll set him up
6
and knock
deuce
him down.
4, 2 diamonds.
90.
You're doing it.
Like I said, I'm the setup man.
The comeback
They
continues.
both show 1 and 7 dudes.
Yeah.
Might as well just add that.
Our stats say that
makes
Jordan
them
right.
Young is still down
don't do
$3,000.
Oh, yeah,
I-
that's true.
Yeah, the fans
Can that be right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
I thought he was making a
you
hell of a
believe the
comeback.
stats.
Do small binding.
Well, he was down 5K.
Or a button bounty.
Oh, I'm in.
You never played the? It's like a progressive.
Again, here's
the
our
button,
poll
yeah,
again.
we
Does
got
Jordan
money.
Young look like Ryan Gosling? Let us know, yes or no.
Am I losing?
A yes, he
Make
does look
Jordan
like the star of
profitable. You know, we don't wanna do that.
First Man, I think is the new Neil Armstrong movie.
He's like, yeah, I'm in.
Type in yes or type in no in the chat.
Likes
Or
playing on
no.
the small blind.
He doesn't look like Ryan Gosling.
That's what we're
Eileen,
doing,
yes.
right?
Amanda, you're a yes.
I'm yes, yeah.
Brent, you started this whole thing, so you're definitely a yes.
Let me look at my notebook. It says yes.
Oh, well played.
I like the movie with,
$5.
he was in with, where he was, oh my God, what is the movie?
Well, I don't
Remember the
know. You
Titans.
haven't given us any descriptions
What's
about
his
the
name?
movie.
The guy from The Office.
Dude, I woke up early today.
Jim Carroll?
No.
It'd be
Steve,
Jim Halpert.
isn't it
Steve
Steve
Carroll.
Carroll?
Steve Carell.
Clearly wasn't your face.
John
Yes,
Krasinski.
Steve Carell.
Okay.
The movie he was in with Steve Carell where he makes him buy all those new clothes.
anybody who's-
And
got
he
up
turns
and
his life
went
around
to
because
decide
he's
to
getting
job.
divorced. Never mind, you guys don't know it.
Nothing. I got nothing. I didn't even know his
That's a
name.
made-up movie,
No,
Amanda.
it's not.
made it all
Someone
We're
said
gonna
Steve.
do it.
Oh, Stadium. Crazy Stupid Love. Thanks, James.
Crazy Stupid
Joey?
Love.
Oh, Joey.
It's a good flick.
Check.
Obviously, you don't even
Guess,
know.
yeah.
That sucks.
100.
It sounds like it'd be a good flick.
Yeah, that's good.
So how much is it for the 7 deuce king?
I don't know. Show it. Where's the rest?
Oh, we're not
he's
playing
pink
show
silver
1.
on.
We're not playing show 1. Fuck.
Kassela reaches out and reveals Young's hand.
Four.
I think that means your queen was good.
I said it was good as soon as you paid for it.
That move is frowned upon in most casinos.
Not in this one.
Anything goes on Friday
Do what
Night
you
Poker.
want inside the stadium.
I'm sure I have a penalty of some sort coming.
Yeah.
Where do you want me to go sit?
We're going to give him a pass.
No. We're gonna give him a pass. Not allowed to take a break
Please
for the rest of the
stay.
Yeah,
the rest of
exactly.
the game.
Yeah.
Don't let Frank go anywhere.
Raise 30.
Brandon Meyers, David Williams, Mike Matusow, Frank Kassela, Jordan Young, and Matt Berkey our lineup for the premiere of Friday Night Poker here on Facebook Watch.
307.
Way ahead of here.
Jeff Platt here with Amanda Leatherman and Brent Hanks. Oh, wait, 7 deuce. The 7 deuce for Jordan Young. He 3-bets to 300. Shows one card.
I got it.
It's kind of like gone down.
Shows the other.
People don't do that.
7 deuce. Winner.
We got one!
Wait, that doesn't exist anymore?
And there it is. It's that simple.
That's really awesome. Look at that.
The 3-bet pre
Who did?
takes home the pot.
Did he raise?
Gets an extra $500.
hand.
A
It doesn't
hundo
really
from each
matter.
And
player.
I had a deuce in my hand. Well, actually, open.
He won it anyway.
Well, that's as easy as it gets, folks.
And I'm like, well, I got a 7 in my hand, so totally blocked and kid still finds a way to get
Why
there.
would it? Yeah, a
I
walk
knew this
still
game would
gets
be
it.
fun.
What
Yep,
are you
same.
talking about?
So
a walk
sick.
gets it. If you're in the big blind and it
Anytime
walks to
you
you and
take
you have
the pot,
deuce
you
7,
win.
you
Yeah,
get the
but
pot.
That was because of you guys. Y'all wanted a 7 deuce bonus.
And
You got
listen
it
to
right
how
there.
controversial it is already. These guys have no idea. I love it.
But with aces, I'm going to make it a different amount.
Yeah, that's smart. It's good strat.
I like your chances of getting even playing deuce 7 like that. Nice and strong.
Raise
100 bucks a
50.
pop.
He's already.
And now pocket
Down for a
7s.
round.
No, he's
The
not.
momentum comes after the
like a
7
last
Yeah,
deuce.
dude, he's been crushing it.
Yeah, I won that
I
one
give him
time.
1,500.
Brandon Anger. Berkey looks like a reverse Charlie Brown figure. Little head on a big ass body.
That's awesome.
Well played, Brandon Anger.
You keep
Also,
getting
if everybody folds and you have 7 deuce, you still win?
Yeah,
Anything. If
Don't
you
worry,
win the
Mike,
pot,
that'll never happen.
What's that?
That'll never happen.
What, everybody would fold?
I don't think anyone's gotten a walk. Nah, maybe
I don't think
there's
we've
one.
seen any walks either.
Berkey got a straddle walk, right? You straddle.
No, he didn't even get a straddle walk.
That was the one where
That was the one where he made it
I
300
offered him the
and
ability
folded.
to just make it 200 and I would call dark. And say just
That's where Jordan made maybe the goofiest poker play of all time, and I've made some pretty goofy poker
You know what? I already admitted it back there on break. I got confused. He talked me into doing
He
something.
deer in the headlights
Yeah,
at you?
he got me. You know what?
What was the hint?
It's when Berkey said, I will no look, call 200 and won't raise. And he
Joanne
decided
was
to
more
make it
disappointed
300 and then he
than
folded.
your ace king, I'm
It
pretty
was so
sure.
And who folded?
Me.
Oh, that was all the hand. 300 made it 1100.
Didn't
Oh, yeah,
Christ, this is like telling your
It was
grandparents
just
how your
like such
day
a
went.
weird hand to do.
Hey, what? You're in school?
Call.
Hey, man, I'm a little brain dead, man.
Didn't
Leave me
involve
alone.
Mike, so he doesn't know anything about it.
It's like Sunday
And
after
the
church,
thing
you have
was,
school
he
today?
got an extra 220 out of me because I was just going to make it 80, and then he started talking, and then I was like, wait, so this means I should,
Check.
what?
Check.
I don't know, 300.
Check.
I'm ready for a flip. Couple hundred each.
Oh, Matusow here to gamble.
5-card hold'em flips. They're the best.
Yeah.
They're the best, man.
Yellow hand, you play your whole.
No, you play all 5, any 5, like literally there could be like one club on the board, you get 4 out of the 5 in your hand, and you can like beat the guy who's like all excited. All 5 cards play, so like you could have 3 jacks in your hand and a deuce.
No, fine.
Kassela going for it here.
Use one in your
Nothing but 5 high.
Second nut low.
Getting antsy.
Yeah. It might just work. I mean, David Williams has
You always have a squeeze.
nothing but a bluff catcher.
When it looks like you're
He
dead.
missed his flush draw. He probably doesn't think his
Level
4 is good.
5.
He's going to call.
He does make the call. A nice call that it is.
That's my high card.
Over 4. Because I can't, I'm like, what does Geo do with him?
No, that's
Like,
my
I
high
can't beat
card.
that. I don't know. It's a little nervous.
That was my high card.
When I got a 4, it's scary when a man says that. I'm like,
Just show your damn hand.
yeah, am I about to lose to a
I
pair
got
of
a
fives?
pair of 4. I just said I got a 5. I wasn't lying.
No, I get it now, but it was a little scary with my holdings.
David Williams takes down the pot. Maybe also on the comeback trail, the 2004 World Series of Poker main event runner-up. In 2010, he took down the WPT Championship. He's got a background in Magic the Gathering.
We're trying to make Mike play as deep as
straddle
possible.
and
So
you
he's
win with the deuce 7, does that mean everybody has to pay double, or how does that work?
Is this deep?
I've been.
for
Amanda, you
5,
ever
10
played
years.
Magic the Gathering?
I have not.
So
Brent, have you ever played Magic the Gathering?
No, I have
All
no
right.
idea. I didn't even know it was a game.
We will have no Magic the Gathering analysis.
You, Jeff, are you
No,
a
no,
Magic the Gathering
I
guy?
have not played, but a lot of guys get into poker
They get
from
into it.
Magic.
David's really into it, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Justin
competitive.
Bonomo was into it. Bryn Kenny.
You seem to have a
Eric
Maybe that's
Froelich.
the trick to the
Yeah.
top of the poker world.
Uh-huh. We got a hand
Oh,
here.
we got kings for Mike
That doesn't
Matusow.
smell like deuce 7. I don't know what does.
This is the second time with kings.
That's right. Makes it $400.
I damn near let this one
Did
go.
you hear what Frank said? If that doesn't smell like deuce 7, I don't know what. That's why
That's
this
the
game is so
element
great,
that's
because he's
there.
got kings. No one's a believer.
I'm not talking, I'm not calling, I'm not.
Matusow and Young go to war again. Queen, Jack, 4, all clubs. Matusow does have the king of clubs.
Wow, and I think one of them had ace 3 of clubs. I don't know who folded that. Was it David Williams?
600.
Bad as she gets.
I just folded the nuts.
No, I got.
Yeah,
the
it was
same
David
hand.
Williams.
I stacked in the last.
I just folded the nuts.
Oh, against those kings,
Yeah,
too.
David
That
only had,
the
ace
fireworks would have gone
Stuffed it
off.
just on principle. I was like, nah.
There's only one king left in the deck for you. King Jack. Where's my double?
Does Jordan Young look like Ryan Gosling? As predicted.
Two of those.
The results certainly lean towards the yes side of
that.
things.
Looks like a
An
lot of
overwhelming
What are you
yes.
talking about?
Yeah, but you know,
And that was your observation, Brent.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I
it's gonna be hard for me to win.
spot a good-looking man.
$5.
I like Jeff Platt.
Raise 50.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what made me ultimately.
Here's the Matt Berkey we know and love, making it $50 with the 8-6 of hearts.
I'm like, everyone else could have it. Mikey don't have it.
I mean, I don't.
So I can't really
I
stop
try.
it with a
Hey,
3
listen,
in my
I
hand.
tried to use my
Jordan
heart.
I want to
Right,
remind you guys to get involved in our Facebook chat on Facebook Watch.
My heart went right out back to normal.
Ask us whatever. You have questions for the players, want to talk about your own poker game. 8-6-5, 2 clubs, top pair for Berkey, flush draw and a straight draw for David Williams.
Top 2 pair for Berkey. This is a monster collision right here. Wow, look at the percentages.
Two-way straight draw for
55%.
Williams.
Holy cow.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are they good?
They haven't been bad enough
Berkey
to
check
get me
calls.
upset yet, so that's good.
sign.
What they talking about?
Another 8 on the turn, a full house for Matt Berkey. Has this hand on lock, and it's David Williams who's falling and falling and falling into the trap that Berkey has set.
Yeah, and Berkey's line where he elects to just check call with top
just one
2
guy.
makes his
They're
hand
rooting for me to-
so,
they're rooting for me to
so
get in.
hard
Yeah.
to find for David Williams. He's going to have a very,
Yeah, why
very
don't you get
difficult
like
time
you
getting
then?
away from this if he does
He'll be
complete his
swimming in
draw.
He thinks he has all the outs.
Look at this.
A 6 of diamonds on the river.
It's really a perfect run out for David Williams to just somehow find a white flag on the river and check back. He's got to know at some point, and Berkey might bail him out right here.
Maybe.
250.
Oh, wow, this is strong.
Well, David, you did not want to make that hand on the river. You would have lost the rest of your chips.
I'm not
Didn't
gonna
David
that
say
here.
he was
I
ready
don't
to
know
mix
who
it up
that
with
is.
Berkey on the pre-show?
Yeah,
Okay.
and Berkey just seems to be getting the best of his hand.
Julie says
like
definitely
positive.
switching to left-handed Berkey style of playing. That's clearly the secret. That might be what it is.
I never do either.
I folded against you. The rest of them, a lot of flush draws.
Friday Night Poker. Brought to you by Stadium and Poker Central at our Poker Go studio at the Aria Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thanks so much for checking out our premiere episode. Jeff Platt here with Amanda Leatherman and Brent Hanks
Keep it
in the
coming.
broadcast booth. Yeah, keep the chat coming.
You have exactly the nut low.
Tell us what you like about the show. Tell us what player you're rooting for.
Yeah, who's your favorite player?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping I was going to get a walk.
I wasn't
and
gonna
then
give you a
look at-
walk.
Yeah, I know you weren't.
That shit ain't happening.
Such a brutal river too, because like I would have checked the brick.
I was done with it, bro. I've never bluffed anyone successfully today, so don't worry.
Me neither.
Well, you did keep attempting at me, of all people, so.
I did try once. All for one.
The goal is eventually I'll have something and get paid, but I also just never had anything either.
Trying to bluff you is not smart. Trying to bluff.
I don't know which one
Jordan,
I don't know which one
either.
you're talking about, but it's still the
Not
same.
starting
Anywhere in
either
this
one.
direction, it's a bad idea.
Becky rooting for Jordan,
Anywhere
Lisa
left
for
in
Mike,
the center of the table,
Kathleen
right
and Kyle
here,
for
not
Berkey.
smart.
Setting money on fire.
That's right.
an array of
folded
support.
A couple.
I don't know. I think you can bluff Frank. There's a good chance that a lot of times, like, you just have the best hand with, like, your 9 high.
Yeah. You can
But,
bluff
like, you know, if you don't bluff,
But you think you're bluffing.
right,
Frank
and if you don't
Frank
bluff, like,
sleeps well at
he
night,
might
buddy.
bluff.
Don't worry.
John, Ricka, Paul White, these players are not
Well,
getting
nice.
paid anything. The game is
$0
rake-free.
and 0
Raise
cents.
40.
It's whatever you win, man. Show up Friday Night Poker.
What's up, Brad?
You book a winner, you walk out a winner.
There, man.
Unlike me, I just can't seem to make it past Keno.
150.
All my profits head back in.
Oh man, it's been forever since I've played
Five,
Keno.
500.
Got to get back into the Keno mix.
That's right.
The game's hot right now.
I'm gonna let you have
It's really evolved over the years.
I'm trying to remember the hand.
I bet you're a bingo player,
It
Brent.
was like
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
love bingo, yeah. I'm just there for the camaraderie.
Something crazy.
I don't think the bingo crowd would be thrilled with Brent's enthusiasm.
Oh, they love it. I just holler it out.
Yeah.
I've never actually won.
I just remember it like it was yesterday, and we were all laughing so hard. We lost like 130.
Ooh, club comes on the turn. Giving a flush draw to Mr. Berkey. Still way behind Frank Kassela's aces and fours.
You may be wondering, how is there $600 in the middle and Berkey has 9-7 on Ace King 4? Turn 4, and that's what he does, folks. He finds a way.
Will he find a way to spike a club? No. But that doesn't mean he's done.
You got action.
Will he fire again? It's not going to work, but he doesn't know that. Oh, he fired pretty big.
2,000
Oh.
into 1,200.
The snap call.
Call.
Throws down his 9 high.
There's no flush.
The ace is
Hey, there's no flush, right?
Fall for the confident show.
I love Frank. He just called before the money was even in the middle.
Didn't have to think about that one too much.
No wonder why y'all want to play with me.
I like to. All right. You got one pair. Well, all right.
All right.
Oh, 2 pair.
Berkey,
4s also.